The ultimate chatting and tier list stream has begun. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Nobody knows what to anticipate. Nobody even knows what to think. What's going to go on with the stream? With Cowlos? Oh, it might be dangerous. Oh Lord, Cherry Cookie 69420. Hello. The first member of the stream. Man, you must feel proud. What the baka? My God. Such thrilling chats to just start this night off. Hello and what the baka? Cruise Poop, gotta say, you know the way to a man's heart. There's nothing different from that. Nothing different from that. Wow. Hello, everybody. Hello. Maya the Dream Girl, hello. Billy Baggins, hello. Hello, everybody. We're gonna wait just a minute for some people to get in here, and then I'll discuss some of the tier lists we're gonna be going through if we want to do tier lists, or I could just talk to you for 2.5 hours. We'll see what happens. Spencer Miller 2032, what are your thoughts on Elio? In my opinion, it's Pixar's best movie of the decade. It was just average, painfully average. I mean, it's fine. It was fine. Animation-wise, it still looks like shit because they all have those big cheeks that just don't look very good to me. The story was fine. Not my favorite, but it's all right. It's all right, you know? It was decent. The Dog Who Praises the Lord. I like that name a lot. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Celebrity Deathmatch? I don't know what that entails. I have no idea what that entails. When am I going to run for president? You wouldn't want me to be your president. It would just be a bunch of, like, lactating sessions. Like, oh, God, do we vote for the Democrats or do we vote for the Republicans? Neither. Let's lactate together, huh? Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, Phoenix. Hello. 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 We're gonna... I have a bunch of tier lists pulled up that should be spicy, that should be thrilling, that should give us, you know, the edge, so we could all do that, you know? I'm doing good, Jay. I'm doing quite well on this fine evening. Just doing dandy. Didn't really do much today. Uploaded a video. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. How are all of you doing? Doing fantastic, doing lovely. We got 19 wonderful people in here. 19 of them. So, our tier list today that we could do, that we definitely have options for, we could do DreamWorks, ranking every DreamWorks movie. I've done every animated movie before. I've done all of those. But at the same time, it's a little bit different if I was just focusing on DreamWorks, and this is actually going to become a video. I'm going to use all my thoughts here to actually turn this into a video for the channel, so that could be fun. I also got, nope, not that. That was a tier list I was going to make, but didn't come to fruition. A cereal tier list, you know, those goody little things that you put into your mouth on a morning. You douse them in a nice white liquid and you just start slurping it up every morning, even though it's insanely unhealthy for you. Yeah, we could do a cereal tier list. We also have... I am still with you. We also have this. I don't know. It was a live thing that I said, and it just says, hear me out. And it just caught my eye. I'm pretty sure it's a would you have sex with this character type thing, which, you know, usually bothers me, but I saw the dude from 9 and I thought it would be unbelievably hilarious to go through all these characters. And I know half of you are all just here to goon to the Cowlos, so, you know, that's an option. And then I also have a fries tier list. Fries. Who has the best fries? That's 4 beautiful looking tier lists right there. Options, lots of options of what we want to do on this merry little evening, okay? That's the thing we got to do. BO1 or BO2, I'm assuming you're referring to Black Ops, and that's a rough question. I would personally go, fuck. Because BO1 is, I'm going to go with Black Ops 2 just because of the age I was when that came out. I absolutely love that game. I still want that game to be remastered in all of its glory. I think Black Ops 2 is unbelievably good. Both games are some of my favorite CODs of all time. But I personally, like, while I was growing up, I was more of a Black Ops 2. I still played MW2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW3. I played all those, but BO2 was my jam. Oh my god, I made it to a stream, yes! Turning red was worse. Also, K-pop Demon Hunters smear campaign really pissed me off. There was a smear campaign against K-pop Demon Hunters. Why? They weren't going up, up, up because it's their moment. Gonna be golden. It's probably what like a Redditor sings before they get pissed on. Gonna be golden as he gets the golden shower poured all over him. Idea Dan Versus is pure comedic genius. I've never watched Dan Versus, but it's on the list, so I don't know how comedic and genius it could be. But you know, DreamWorks, yes. What's up, Cowlos? Oh my god, it's Goku Black. Always good to see you, Goku Black. Always. Seriously, that vile cereal can go to hell. What cereal? I didn't even see you mention a cereal. You just said you don't like cereal. Unless I skipped it. Unless I skipped over it. Do celebrities on the Epstein tier list? No, I can't do that. I mean, basically anybody who's in political power would go on there. That'd be pretty fucking great, I guess. What a world, huh? What a world. Anybody with any amount of money. Like, it's just a crazy, crazy world. Why is Kyle on it? I don't know. It's pretty dirty. I don't know. I don't like that it's called Hear Me Out because you clearly know what the intention is, but then you see lots of children, and I have a feeling that the person that made this tier list was not a child, so that makes me a little bit worried, but hey, we could cross that threshold if this is one of the tier lists that we're going to be doing. Just throwing that out there, all right? BO2 Def. BO2 is pretty good. Let's go with fries. Poor taste. Can I do the Arnold voice? I am going to put the cookie up my ass. What is this? You know what I fucking really like from Arnold? It's not even like my Arnold impression. Have you seen Sal from Impractical Jokers? It's one of my favorite memes on the internet where he has to like do really shitty stand-up comedy or whatever the fuck it was. And he's like sitting there and he's like, "What is this? An onion ring? I thought I ordered fries." And I shit you not, nobody in that entire room was laughing. Nobody was getting even a little bit of a chuckle. I thought it was unbelievably funny. I could still laugh about that to this day. What is this? An onion ring in my basket. I thought I ordered fries. It's just so fucking funny. It's so funny. You should add Earthworm Jim cartoon. God, there's so many cartoons I've never heard of. What the fuck is Earthworm Jim? Earthworm Jim, huh? Earthworm Jim. That's a fucking game. Is that even a show? Oh, it is a show. What the fuck is this shit, man? God, I have like over 200. Who is this guy? God, he's dapper. He's dapper as shit. Hold up. Oh, fuck. Hang on, guys. You gotta check out Earthworm Jim with me. Look at this guy. Look at this sexy little fucking worm. Sexy little worm. You don't know Earthworm Jim? Damn, I'm old now. Yeah, probably, Unk. I don't know what the fuck this guy is. Never heard of Earthworm Jim before, even remotely in my life. How old is it? 1995? Yep. 9 years before I was born, so that makes sense. You know who else is on the Epstein files? My mom. Gonna rewatch the Regular Show movie tonight? Hell yeah. It's a good one. I don't think the Regular Show movie is my favorite, like, in the series. I think it's a great movie, but, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would give it like a, if I was to rank all the episodes, it'd probably be like a 7. It's really good, though. What are we ranking? Oh, we have 4 different tier lists to choose from that we're gonna get to in a second. We got 38 people, so it's almost time to choose from a tier list. Somebody donate me $300 and I'll get to the tier list. I'm just joking, don't do that. Average Sal punishment. Do your best Curtis Armstrong impression. I'd have to hear Curtis Armstrong to do that. I can't do that right now. Or the time Murr faked a heart attack and made Sal think his best friend just actually died on camera as a punishment. That's so fucking funny, though. He's fucking dead! You know, like, something where you have to go to therapy. That's, like, the best kind of Impractical Joker shit. It's wonderful. Let's do Cartoon Moms tier list. No, I don't want to do that. I don't need everybody to just start gooning it up. Does Obama talk about his hot dog parties in that app? What the fuck are we talking about? Does Obama talk about his hot dog part? What the fuck is an Obama hot dog party? I don't know what that means. Okay. We got 38 lovely people here, 38 Cowlosians who are ready to see this guy right here, this guy who talks about cartoons, rank shit, my word is God, I'm a niche micro celebrity, so you already know that everything I possibly say could and will impact your life in a very important way. So, we got some things here. Oh shit, I forgot about one of the things. I also have Marvel. We could do all Marvel movies and all Marvel television, pretty much up to No Way Home. Because once we get to No Way Home, I stop fucking watching because it's all dog shit. And I already know you're gonna be, oh, well, there's actually this one thing that's really good that you should watch. No, I don't care anymore. They lost the spark after Endgame. There's nothing worth it. So, we could do the Marvel Cinematic Universe up to No Way Home. We could do French fries. We got multiple fries. What is this? Cowlos is ranking fries, you know? What is the best fry? That is something burning onto your skull, burning into your retinas. What could I possibly say about French fries? Oh, we got this Hear Me Out one, which only intrigues me because of this 9 guy. I don't know, just the entire concept of Hear Me Out with these specific characters is interesting. And I mean, I'm a very heterosexual man who isn't into animals, so my thoughts on whether or not I would get down and dirty with a lot of these monstrosities, to say the least, would be a little bit funny. That's why that's on there. And I know a lot of you would like look at I don't know, fucking Ernie and Bernie from Shark Tale, for example, the fucking jellyfish, and you'd be like, stick your tentacle in me, you know, because a lot of you are a little really freaky like that. A little bit more of a basic, more relatable one. We got some cereal tier lists. Okay, and then we got ranking every DreamWorks movie in order. We got lots of things here, lots of things that can tickle your pickle, that can make you feel good. Okay, so, all right, I want. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so we got number 1. Okay, so don't type anything yet, or I'm gonna get fucking angry at you. Okay, I'm gonna get really upset. You wouldn't like me when I'm upset. My nipples will fall off, and I'll crawl through the screen, and I'll proceed to find the nearest piece of ice cream, and I'm going to drip it slowly on your body. So don't type anything yet. 1 is going to be Marvel. 2 is French fries. 3 is Hear Me Out. 4 is cereal. And 5 is DreamWorks animated. Okay? That's a lot of choices. I know, it's hard. It's hard to comprehend, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it for me. Now think. Think what you want. Alright? Let's all see. We got a 4! We got 1 4! 0 out of 10 list, no Fifi Lafume. I think you have an unhealthy obsession with Fifi Lafume. Like, I worry it's sexual. You talk about her so much. I worry about it. I worry about it a lot. We got a 4. We got 2 2s. So far, fries are in the lead. Oh, fries are still in the lead. Vlad the Impaler with the $1.99. Do cartoon characters who would be in the Epstein files? I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I appreciate the donation for $2, but I don't know how I would go about that. You know, like it's just that's an interesting one. Hang on, I'll find something real quick. I'll see what I could look for. I'll speed run it a little bit. I'll just find a cartoon character, and I'll do the courtesy of finding 10 cartoon characters that would be in the Epstein files. Okay. Cartoon characters that I want to punch in the face. Okay, this will work for now. Okay. So I promised everybody other rankings, so I'm not just going to skip and do the Epstein Files ranking. But let's just take a look at this page of cartoon characters. Let's think about it real quick. Okay, who would be in the Epstein Files realistically? Okay, I'm thinking fucking, I forget his name, but from Camp Laszlo, this guy, he was always angry enough that he would definitely be in the Epstein Files. Even though he's a kid, I feel like he would go after toddlers. He just always gave me that vibe. Okay, that's just something I have to point out. Okay. Who else? Who else could be in the episode? Oh yeah, Beavis. I don't remember if that's Beavis or if that's Butthead, but oh, totally. Full name. Edward, of course. Edward, of course. You're so right. You're so right. Hank wouldn't be in the Epstein files. Dear Lord, I hope. Krusty the Clown would totally be in the Epstein files. That's like the closest you could ever get to be in the Epstein files. I could hear his stupid laugh now. Hey, kids! Dr. Doof would never do something that heinous. I could see Willie being in it. That's Butthead. Okay. They're the equivalent of each other. Oh, Eustace? Eustace would be in the files for sure. He abuses courage. Peter Griffin, as much as you can like him, he would definitely be in the files. You cannot deny that he would not be in the files there. You know, Porky Pig, like, he gives me Stephen Hawking vibes. Like, you think he'd be all nice, smooth as butter, and then all of a sudden he's, like, paying for, like, really, I don't know, like, chained up disabled people to touch him. Go, faster, you know? Like, he'd be doing something like that. I feel like he just has that vibe to him. Kyle's mom, sure. I could see Kyle's mom secretly be holding it all together, trying to keep it together. But in reality, she touches kids. You know, she's just got that vibe. Okay, I'm done with the Epstein file shit. I'm not doing this anymore. Let me go back up. Let me go back up and look at numbers. Okay, so we had... It looks like French fries are going to take it for now. Looks like we're going to do French fries for right now. I used to be extremely attracted to Chuck from Angry Birds. I'm so fucking glad I read that. Wow, good for you, pal. Man, you go sex that bird. Yep, ain't that a great sentence, huh? Ain't that a great sentence? Brian and Quagmire would be in the Epstein files. Yeah, Brian's a piece of shit. Brian would be in the Epstein files. All right. We're starting off with fries. French fries. Now, listen, I think potatoes are the most versatile meal that you could ever possibly have in your entire life. Listen, you get your entree, and what do you always want? You want some kind of potato. And in some cases, some restaurants, they got fries that are even better than anything that you could possibly have. Okay? You know? So, Burger King, I fucking hate Burger King with a passion. I think Burger King is ass. Their fries are pretty fucking average. Like, I'm gonna go C tier. I just think they're unbelievably average, and there's nothing that's worth going there for. I think Burger King is slop, Burger King is shit, and when I get a fry, and I'm like, oh man, I hope their fries are good, fucking Burger King just disappoints me in every single way. There's nothing good to say about it. It's a disappointing shit fry, and I don't know why people go to Burger King. I don't get it. I don't get why you would ever choose Burger King over anything. Like, maybe, unless you're going to Sonic for the food, I don't really get it. I've never had Culver's, isn't in my state, never had the chance. What the fuck is Bojangle? What the fuck is Bojangles? I don't know what that is. Realistically, do people actually go to A&W for the food? Like, I know about A&W root beer. There's only one A&W that is near me, and it's mixed with a KFC. It's like one of those amalgamations, like, where they have, like, Colonel Sanders down in the basement just constantly like, come on, Colonel, keep giving us more chicken. And, you know, it's just like the A&W people or, like, the Long John Silver's people just constantly, like, I don't know, like, kissing Colonel Sanders on the lips so that Colonel keeps producing more and more chicken to keep their businesses open. Because, God knows, Long John Silver's isn't gonna last, and God knows fucking A&W isn't gonna last, so they have to just leech on to KFC to try, and KFC is also shit. So yeah, A&W, like, probably C tier. I haven't had that food in a very long time. I'm not gonna put it in D because I know that there's worse, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay? Burger King fries are F tier. Sonic is F tier. Burger King is kind of shit. It's ass. I love Burger King. I don't know how the fuck you like Burger King. That's just wild. I don't know why you would go there. I don't hate Burger King in general. The food tastes really good to me in my opinion. That's crazy. That's crazy. Burger King is always so bad. Maybe it's just a Colorado thing. You've never been to Culver's? They are Wisconsin themed. I don't have a Culver's in Colorado. That's not a thing. The only time I've ever had Burger King fries, I ended up having an allergic reaction in Toronto. Worst part about it was that it was in Toronto. You You know, I don't actually think you're allergic to anything in the fries. I think they just were so unbelievably shit that you almost died. That's the only possible outcome. We got Arby's here. Oh, I guess you guys can't fully see this list here. We got Arby's here. Now, are those Arby's crinkle cuts? Oh, yep, they do have them separate. Okay, crinkle cut is like average fry, you know? They're just like store-bought oven level fries. Ain't nobody want that in their life. You know who else doesn't want crinkle cut when I can have something nice and juicy and curly? Look at them. They already look better. They're curly. They're more seasoned. Like if you go to fucking Arby's and you get crinkle cut over curly, are you really gonna be doing anything interesting with your life? Like, let's be real. Like, yeah, I know that there's better seasoned fries on the menu, but I just gotta point out that sorry, my hands are a little bit sweaty right now. Sorry, I need to hit my inhaler. I can't handle extra flavor on my food. Can I get crinkle cut? You know, like that's the kind of vibe that it gives me. So I'm just gonna roll with that. Fucking Arby's curly fries though. Curly fries, pretty fucking solid. Like solid A tier. I'm not gonna say that they're S tier. They're just a decent fry, seasoned well. I mean, I don't really go to Arby's very much, so don't really fully count on me. But, you know, it's all right. Holy shit! What is this? What is this? A massive donation! Thank you so much! What the fuck? Nia Awesome with the $50 donation. I'm deeply and passionately in love with you, not in a parasocial way. Cowlos, can you make a video on the show Hanasuki Full of Treasures, best episodes, in my opinion, the first and the last episodes of season 1, worst episode of the third episode, 2 random episodes I recommend would be episode 4 and 5 of season 1. Okay, I'm gonna use my silly little snipping tool real quick, and I'm gonna get a good old-fashioned picture of your donation, and I'll write all that down, and I'll make sure to do that for you. Thank you so much for the $50. I'm gonna lactate, guys. I'm a man, and I'm gonna produce milk, and like everyone's dream. I don't know why I'm so focused on lactation, but I really do appreciate that. That helps me so much. That goes a very long way. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was great. Then thank you so much. I can't express it enough. Bro clearly does not like fast food. I do like fast food. We're gonna get to the ones that I like. You're just not doing very well. Giving Muscle Man from regular show $50 is kind of insane work. Come on. What do you mean, bro? I don't even remotely sound like Muscle Man, you freak. I've also never had White Castle. Again, these are just the I can't have that. I'm in Colorado. We don't get that. We don't have a White Castle here. I don't know what the fuck Portillo's is. There's a lot of things here that I don't know. Dairy Queen is fucking going in D tier just for the fact that, like, well, who the fuck going to Dairy Queen to eat? And I know a bunch of people are going to be like, I love eating at Dairy Queen. I love eating. I have never went to Dairy Queen with the sole purpose of getting actual lunch or food from there. I get ice cream from there. And even then, Dairy Queen doesn't even have the best ice cream. They're pretty average at best. So, you know, I've had their fries before. And again, just like painfully fucking average. But it's also just the fact, like, I don't want to go to Dairy Queen where I know damn well that the, like, highest ranked worker there is about 15 years old. And he definitely did not clean whatever the fucking fries are going into. I just have a dirty, stinky feeling that those Dairy Queen fries are not going to be that good. They taste average, like just not the best. D tier for that. Bud Smoke, yo, what's going on, Cowlos? Love the content recently. Thank you, King. Just ranking some things, doing my best. I got daily content coming your way every single day. You know it. Yep, that's life. Tomorrow is Hoops, by the way. I'll have a video on Hoops tomorrow. Probably not every single episode, because I don't really want to watch 10 episodes of Hoops. Probably like 3 to 4 episodes of Hoops, giving my thoughts on that. And just more shit shows coming. I got my maid outfit. Those of you who don't know what the fuck that means, I got paid a pretty hefty amount to dress up as a maid and rank all of Brickleberry. God, just saying that out loud is sad. But yeah, my maid outfit's here. It's pretty tight on a big, ravishing man like me, but should make a pretty funny video, and gotta add it to my digital footprint, huh? Steak and Shake. Oh my god, that's a throwback. God, I haven't had that in a long, long time. Do those still exist? I'm gonna go B tier for that. I don't know. I like the consistency of those fries. I don't think they're my favorite taste. Jack in the Box is going in D tier for the sole fucking reason that Jack in the Box is evil. If you don't know the Jack in the Box story, my girlfriend ordered a sandwich from there. All of a sudden, she takes a bite, bites into it, starts running away, and I'm like, what? Why? What's the problem? I look at the sandwich covered in mold, so now I just don't trust them. So they don't deserve even remotely going up to C. They deserve the bottom fucking ranking every time. Brickleberry when? Brickleberry when? Uh Brickleberry, it's probably gonna be next weekend. I'll have that video up. That should be a big one, so I'm gonna post it on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I need some prep time to actually make it. My maid outfit. I had to scour for a maid outfit that would actually go on this tight body. So it'll probably go up next Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, it's gonna be ranking every episode. And I'm not gonna get banned this time. There will be no penises sneaking their way into my content, just saying. Steak and Shake mentioned. I thought it was Olive Garden. No, I fucking hate Olive Garden. Olive Garden hasn't molded me though, but I hate Olive Garden. That shit is nasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. The only fast food restaurants with fries I've ever had before was McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. Fuck you mean? That's it? That's it? You ain't living. I don't know what Penn Station is. What are all these places? Carl's Jr., like, I think they're like slightly worse than Arby's curly fries, but I also don't get Carl's Jr. very often, so they're gonna go in B tier. No, not in fucking A. No! No! Okay, well, I guess it's hard lock there. That's unfortunate. Well, going to Crystal. What the fuck is Crystal? I've never heard of any of these things. I've had Checkers fries before, like once. I don't remember actually eating anything from Checkers in my life, but I do remember the fries had a decent enough flavor to them. Some seasoning. That is pretty goddamn good, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in A tier. A tier. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Jack in the Box should collab with Olive Garden. That would be fucking heinous and disgusting. That would make me violent. That'd make me violent. I live in America, so you know what I gotta do when the Jack Box and Olive Garden collab comes out. Just oh, I'll be on the news. Oh, Lord. People actually donate you to watch every episode of Brickleberry. Yep, a pretty hefty amount. I didn't even know they had Jack in the Box in Colorado. I thought it was a California thing. There's Jack in the Boxes everywhere, and they all fucking suck. They're all awful. Well, Colorado is basically mini California, but cooler, in my opinion. Way cooler. Would I rather work at Arby's or Jack in the Box? Arby's, probably. Both wouldn't be very awesome, but Arby's. Yeah, that'd be the better option there. That'd be the much better option. Okay, so we got Taco Bell nacho fries here. Like, low-key, nacho fries are fucking gas. Like, I don't know what you've been doing with your life, but if you go to Taco Bell, like, Taco Bell isn't even my favorite thing. Mexican food isn't even my favorite thing, which it's everybody else's favorite thing, but it's not my favorite thing. But even I could appreciate a good old-fashioned nacho fry. There's nothing wrong with it. You get some queso dip, you dip it in there. I think it's actually pretty solid. And I feel like Taco Bell had a little bit of a renaissance where it went from being absolutely rancid to actually being edible over the past decade. So I think this was a solid addition, and I like it when nacho fries are there. I'm all for nacho fries, but they don't really reach a level of these fries. Like, I'm never hankering for some nacho fries from Taco Bell. So solid B tier for me, but still pretty gosh dang solid, Do an impression of Muscle Man having explosive diarrhea after eating Olive Garden. Man, you gotta donate to earn that shit, but I guess since I've already read it, oh no, bro, the chicken from Olive Garden isn't sitting right on. There you go. That's all you're getting, man. GATLT again. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for the $20. Thank you. You're so kind. I really appreciate it. Finding an adult animated sitcoms as cartoon with a decent art style and grounded plots is like finding the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. Yeah, I could agree with that in a lot of ways. If you're just thinking about sitcoms, I don't know. It's always hard with adult animated shows when it comes to actually having a good art style, especially with sitcoms. I like BoJack's art style. I think it's great. I think it's unique for an adult animated sitcom. I don't think they try to be over the top with anything. The animals blend with the humans very well, and nothing looks out of place. So if I was to look at one like adult animated show that really does that right, I think it's BoJack. I really do. I think BoJack is pleasant to look at, unlike some other shows like I don't know. There's a lot of them that just look like absolute dog shit for no reason. It's just weird. If you're not looking in sitcoms, there's a bunch of great ones out there. Fucking Arcane is a great example of animation done right for adults. It's a beautiful show. So yeah, there you go. Oh my god, thank you. Another $10 donation. I don't know what this means. What is this? What is happening? I'm so confused. Nameless Media, $10. I'm in love with you. I'm desperate for you. I'm yearning for your love. But what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Look at my. Look at my. I'm Elvis. Cowlos. Is that what you wanted? Is that? I don't know what you want from me. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Look at my. I don't know what you wanted. I don't know if that appeases you or not. But thank you so much for the $10. It means the world to me. It means the world. Arcane looks like ass. Arcane looks fucking incredible. You're just lying to yourself. Madness Combat. Madness Combat is what you're looking for. Yeah, I need to watch Madness Combat. You did pay. I'm doing my Brickleberry thing first, and then I'll do that. I'll do that for sure. I don't know what Lion's Choice is. Never heard of that nonsense. I've never had Churches. Again, the Colorado nonsense. Applebee's is going in fucking D tier. Applebee's has taken such a hit. I mean, a lot of like restaurants have taken a hit. The only one that's on the up and up is Chili's. Genuinely, if you want to go to a restaurant that's like American food nowadays, Chili's has been on the up and everybody else has just been going downhill, and Applebee's is one of them. Applebee's just sucks. Like, the only reason I would ever go to Applebee's is if I went there at 12, like oh god, I'm dying. At midnight, because it's really cheap if you go at that time. Other than that, not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. Cow, I'm going through my yearly Happy Tree Friends phase. Which character do you feel bad for the most? Probably the moose guy. The moose guy. Bandana. Man, this is just bad because there's so many fries I've just never seen. Man, Buffalo Wild Wings, they're pretty ass. The Buffalo Wild Wings is going in D tier. Buffalo Wild Wings has just had such a fucking downward spiral for me. They're just unbelievably awful. Every time I go there, it's just been ass. I don't know if B-dubs is great where you're from, but where I'm from, every single one in my area just keeps fucking up everything. It's awful, and I would not recommend going there, even for their fries. Like, I don't know how you can mess up fries that bad, but they do. I've also had Applebee's too, but only once. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Applebee's. Would not recommend Applebee's at all. Hexadiddle with the $4.99. Thank you so much. I'm going to be hexadiddling all over you. You could bet on that. Thank you for going live while I'm at work, by the way. It gives me something to do while I wait to leave. I never understand, like, what are your jobs? Like, a lot of people say they watch me while they're at work. What's your job where you could just chill and watch somebody at work? I don't know. I was a server for 6 years, and if I got caught having an AirPod in or doing something like that, I would get castrated or crucified. They would put me up on a fucking pole and nail me there for weeks on end. So, you know. Is there a crack tier list? What the fuck does that mean? I mean, we have the Hear Me Out tier list, which I'll be doing soon, which is basically that, but it's more freaky because the things they decided to put on this list is just pretty fucked up. Either way, never had Captain D's. Don't know what that is. Charlie's Philly 6. You could bet I haven't had it. Nope. Oh, Chili's. You know, I was just glazing Chili's, but in all honesty, Chili's fries are like C tier. They're pretty fucking ass. The rest of their food is fucking phenomenal, though. Gotta get there. Gotta get that out there. You know, it's pretty dang good. I work at a vape store. Okay, that makes more sense then. That makes a lot more sense. Their fries were a bit salty, but they tasted good at the same time. Interesting. Are KFC potato wedges on here? I have no idea. No idea. We still got a good amount to get through. Good amount to get through here. Chuck's hot chicken. I've heard of Dave's hot chicken, but who is Chuck and when did he get hot chicken? Cracker Barrel. These just look like typical steak fries. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a while, but I'm gonna put them in like C tier. Probably just average. Cowlos, when does the stream start? What? When does the stream start? What do you mean? I think he means crack as in the drugs. Oh, so not the shitty Gen Z term. Um, I can't rank crack. I never did it. Never got that far. Can't do that one. Denny's fries are pretty fucking ass, man. I don't know who's eating late night at Denny's and not getting like a grand slam. Like who's going into Denny's for French fries? That just seems like a disaster. Disaster waiting to happen. Cracker Barrel is the only place with steak fries where I'm at. Do you not have a Red Robin near you? Red Robin has steak fries, and they're pretty damn good. They're pretty good. What? There's more Denny's fries? What? Well, it's going in the same fucking place. Ever try high-speed chicken feed? No, I don't know what the fuck that is, man. Denny's is dog shit. Yep. International House of Burgers. IHOP is like the most riskiest fast food, not fast food, just restaurant you could eat at, I swear. Five Guys Burgers and Fries is gonna go in A tier. Nothing's S tier for me yet, really. I don't know. I guess maybe that's just the curse of fries. Five Guys specifically like just loads you up with fries, even though it's like a part of their gimmick and they can clearly give you that many fries without taking a financial hit. You still gotta admit you feel pretty fucking happy when you open that goddamn bag and you're staring inside and you're like, so many fries in that bag. Oh god, this is exactly what I needed. Oh lord. Oh man. GLTLT again with another donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You don't have to keep doing this, but I really appreciate it. My job is basically cartooning. I want to make a show. To answer your question, while typing this anyway, what's the worst thing a fandom could do to make a show look bad? Well, I like your job. I think that's cool. I hope your cartoon journey goes well. Just make sure you don't make something like completely ass. Like don't make anything like Has Been Hotel. When it comes to fan bases in a show, they can't have this like insatiable desire to hate every single person who dislikes their show. There is nothing worse than somebody coming into a show and having a negative feeling about it and just getting bullied, like eviscerated about it. Because I'm a personal believer that, like, you know, some people are like, oh well, you know, if you hate this show, then you write it better. That's not how it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to have an opinion on something and give their take on something, so you know whether or not something is good and how they can improve upon it. And if it's already ass and they poured their heart into it, well, they can try again the next time if they get another chance. You know, stuff is made to be critiqued. It's made to be better so that you can learn from your lessons. And I think when people just like bully anybody who has a differing opinion from them, that completely and utterly ruins the experience. Like, take Has Been Hotel, take Hell of a Boss, take Loud House, take a lot of those shows with really horrible fandoms. They are awful because if you dislike anything about those shows, you're viewed as as fucking Satan incarnate. It's really bad if you have a differing opinion, and a lot of people, they can't handle it. So, you know, that's one thing that will kill it. Drawing like incest porn or child porn and then defending it. Examples of, like, you know, animes where a character is 3,000 years old but looks like a child and they defend it in that way. That'll kill me from ever wanting to watch a show. I don't know. There's a lot of really weird stuff that you could do about a show that can make it completely and utterly awful. So, yeah, wouldn't recommend being like that. Yeah. I don't know. I get a lot of people like that who all have like a opinion that's different than them. And they'll like comment like an entire paragraph, just all like thousands of words about why I'm wrong. And it's like, dude, it's my opinion. You're not going to change it by stating all of this nonsense and this gibberish just because you have a hyperfixation on one character that you think is attractive. It's just weird. So that's what I have to say about that. Freddy's is pretty decent, like solid B tier fries. You know? Oh, Carl's Jr. is back at it again, but with regular fries. Again, this is the same thing as Arby's. Your hands are going to be sweating. You're going to be covered in nothing but oil if you're going to be going to Carl's Jr. and just getting the lesser fry. I still think they're decent, and that picture looks better than the Arby's crinkle cut, so they're going to go in B tier, but I still would rather have a curly fry. That's just me. Five Guys place the fries in a tiny bag now. Even the large sizes? No, they do? So they betrayed us all? They abandoned us. Left us to rot. What do I think about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 so far? It's really good so far. I like it a lot. I think people are bitching and moaning and complaining over nothing, especially with the people who are upset about the first 3 episodes and Jujutsu Kaisen execution. I think they were just not being appreciative. I think it's been great so far, and Maki has become my favorite character in the show, randomly, which I absolutely loved. So, that was pretty cool. That was pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. You know? Just literally what happens whenever I say I'm not watching Arcane. Well, yeah, but that's like that's like a weird obsession. I don't know. I also don't like fans who don't want to watch something just because of the way that it looks, or, just like, I don't know, there's certain shows that are so unbelievably good and everybody will tell you that they're so good, and then people are like, well, I don't want to watch it because, it looks like shit to me. Like, it's just weird. Like, it's those same people who are adults who won't watch Invincible because it's animated. They're like, well, it must be for children because, I mean, look at it. It's not live action. It's just a really weird take to have on something. I don't know. It's just when a show is so unbelievably good from a writing standpoint, from animation standpoint, especially in battles in that show, from a character standpoint, everything was so well written that it made me want to express to you that it is unbelievably good. IHOP. D tier, you're gonna get sick. I was just at IHOP just the other night. It was awful. See, now you're being exactly like has-been fans. See, that's not true though. Because I've watched Has-Been Hotel, I've given you my take on it, and it's actually bad. Arcane, the majority, like, I don't know, I'm trying to not seem hypocritical with this because it is like, are you just saying you don't like it from an animation standpoint? Because my entire point is to not judge a book by its cover, because you're saying you won't watch Arcane. Damn, you caught me. No, I think you're right. I think I'm judging you too harshly. I revoke my statement. Like what you like, but either way, I still think it's peak. It's so good. You caught me. You caught me in a hypocritical statement. You're right. But Arcane is peak. Arcane is very peak. Didn't you say the same when I recommended JoJo? Yeah, but fuck, man, everybody's catching me in my hypocritical lies, I guess. Yeah, but JoJo, like, the difference is, like, you could think Arcane looks like shit. JoJo genuinely bothers me to my core. Every single character's staring at me and they look like they want to molest me. Like, I don't like their, like, smoldering you faces. I've seen an episode of one of Arcane and it just looks bad. That's crazy. In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger is D tier. In-N-Out is the most overrated French fries you could ever have in your entire life. Unbelievably ass. I don't know why anybody like the big takedown. The big takedown for In-N-Out is that you wait an hour and a half in line for the most mid food that you're ever going to eat. You think JoJo looks good and Arcane looks bad? That's crazy. JoJo literally looks like every character wants to fucking, like, do dirty, nasty things to me, and I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Cowlos, do you like FNAF World? No, I don't really like Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched Markiplier play it when I was growing up. That's it. That's my entire relation to it. Is that the Bite of 87? No, I think FNAF is very cringe nowadays. So, yeah. KFC? KFC fucking sucks. KFC is D tier. KFC's ass. KFC's horrible. No, I don't like anything FNAF. I think FNAF, I don't know, like FNAF fans are all the same. Like, I guarantee you, like, I've never seen any of the FNAF movies, but the best way to describe Five Nights at Freddy's fans is when you go into the theater and, like, they'll see, like, Freddy or something and they'll start going, oh my god, it's my favorite character, and their hands will start sweating and they'll start, like, calling their kitten and be like, oh my god, you'll never believe it. I saw Freddy Fazbear on the big screen. Like, that's the vibe that Five Nights at Freddy's give me. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's fans all give. No offense if you like it. You probably took some offense to that, but I'm not gonna. I can't do FNAF, and FNAF fans are crazy, crazy FNAF fans. That's D tier. Long John Silver. Don't go to Long John Silver's. Don't eat at Long John Silver's. If you're eating fast food fish, you have a problem. Just saying. FNAF used to be weird and quirky and charming, but now it's just a corporate mascot horror slop. Weird and quirky and charming is such a wild fucking statement. Oh my god. FNAF fans are wild. FNAF fans are very wild. Not as cringe as New South Park now. That shit is awful. New South Park is miles better than anything FNAF has ever produced. Like, unless I'm watching Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't care. I think the only FNAF game that I fully play, I mean, I obviously played a lot of them when I was a kid. I played Ultimate Custom Night a lot because that was really challenging and that was fun. That's it. Longhorn Steakhouse, they're pretty average fries. I mean, I don't really think about the fries when I go to a steakhouse personally, but you know, it's just the way it is. Kelowna Rules 5222 with the $10 donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Think of the plot for my next movie. Utter chaos, Cowlos unleashed. Won't let me spell it with a D like a cow. Okay. Utter chaos. Utter chaos. Well, if it's utter chaos, this is clearly when Cowlos reaches 1 million subscribers. I go on a complete another rampage with all the money that I have earned from my channel. I decide to import and start my own cow farm, slowly but surely getting lots and lots of milk. Once I have about, I don't know, 167 gallons, I start going around with my milk pack and just drowning people in milk, killing thousands of people. That is the utter chaos, and there's no happy ending. Everybody drowns in Cowlos's milk. There you go. Hope that was worth it. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate it. I had the same problem where it wouldn't let me type pulsating nipples. I had to translate one word to inkutut and other in Santali. I can't say those languages. I'm sorry. Why can't you say pulsating nipples? Oh fuck, Olive Garden. Go fuck yourself, Olive Garden. Yeah, D tier. Sit in D tier and rot for me. Rot for me. FNAF got Hollywoodified. I think the FNAF movies, I mean, I haven't seen them, so I guess I can't say much. I don't know. From what I've heard, at least, I feel like they could have leaned into a horror aspect a lot more. Like, God, I can't believe I'm talking about shit-ass Five Nights at Freddy's. But one of the favorite things to come out from Five Nights at Freddy's was Joy of Creation, like that spin-off fan-made game where you're like walking through a forest and everything is scary and really cool. I think that could have been cool. I think they could have played on that level a lot more. I think the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is really cool, but I don't think, I don't know. I think it could have been a lot better. Cowlos singing Footloose at Olive Garden? Fuck no. Cowlos will be singing Footloose at a karaoke bar when he hits 50K. That's coming. Been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? Outback Steakhouse is also pretty dog shit. I don't know, like pretty much every steakhouse that isn't like Texas Roadhouse is usually pretty bad, at least in my area. They're never really hitting very much, never hitting all that. FNAF 2 is dog shit. Gosh darn. Rabbit's Invasion is TB Brainrot. Yeah, that's on the list. That's a future video right there. I know I probably get jumped for this, but I enjoyed the FNAF 2 movie. I just can't be bothered with FNAF 2. I can't be bothered with either FNAF. I don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's. What the fuck is this? 2007 FBI document shows coded language used for certain unspeakable things. Chicken equals child. C movie Chicken Hawk for long-standing proof. Robot equals slave. Interesting coincidence with the Isaac Cappy part. I'm not the person to talk to this about this dog. I don't know what you're saying to me. I don't know what's going on. 1,800 to go. Is it really 1,800 till I hit 50K? That's insane. That's insane. Who the hell is ordering French fries from Pizza Hut? Has anybody ever gotten French fries from Pizza Hut? Is that real? Is that like actually something you'd go out of your way to desire? Oh yeah, French fries, Pizza Hut, bring them my way. There's no way. That doesn't even seem real to me. That doesn't even seem remotely real to me. That's going in deep there. Raising Cane's has decent chicken, like it's fine chicken, but like their fries objectively are D tier. Like they're pretty ass crinkle cut fries, your most basic, and the majority of the time because of the box they put it in, the heat and the bag, it all combines, and by the time you're eating your fries, if you don't get them fresh and tasty, then they're just wet. They're just wet. The Cowlos movie would have the plot of J.G. Quintel renewing regular show, but it's super trashy, so Cowlos has to protest and boycott it by burning the Mordecai and Rigby talking toys from Toys R Us. That actually sounds pretty fun. Once I eventually want to start doing skits. I think skits would be really fun. Like, I think eventually for milestones, I'm gonna do cartoon characters and I'll do like parts of an episode from a show. I think that could be fun. That's a very good concept. I don't know why everybody keeps saying poo-poo test. I keep getting Rocket Monkey comments about people saying poo-poo test. Did I say something about poo-poo test, or is this like real? I don't fucking remember this. Any thoughts on K-pop Demon Hunters? Like, solid 7 out of 10 film. It's all right. You know, a little overrated, but it's good. I think it's overhated by some people. Some people are just deniers. Red Robin, low-key, Red Robin's going in S tier. People might deny this, but Red Robin is fucking amazing when it comes to the fries. Plus, on their table, they got that juicy that seasoning that goes into my belly, and all of a sudden, I feel like I'm just gonna be okay. And the anxiety that I have is leaving my body, and all of a sudden, everything's gonna be all right because I got my yummy seasoning with the fries. What is this? I thought I wanted fries. So, like, who else eats raw potatoes? You're joking, right? You're joking, right, pal? What a time to join. I don't know what I was doing. Pizza Hut technically used to do hot dogs if you consider the mini sausage-filled crust. They did for a short time. Huh. Weird. Game Theory put me off to FNAF. They flooded their channel with FNAF, and I had to unsub. It was overwhelming. I mean, like, let's be real here, okay? So if you were Game Theory, and all of a sudden, there's like a million people who are hyper fixated with Freddy Fazbear. They're just sitting in their room, all like in their straitjacket, just going horror, 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 horror. And they click on every single video that you post, and you're just making tens of thousands of dollars, being all like, "What if I have a theory, a game theory, that Freddy Fazbear is on the Epstein list?" Like, I guarantee you would spam that shit too, because he was making fucking bank, and that is undeniable. I love MatPat. Love MatPat so much. I'm not even saying this to shit on him. I would do the same thing if I could have had an infinite money glitch just talking about whether or not Freddy Fazbear wipes his own ass. Like, just throwing that out there. Like, it's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, Shake Shack. Shacking on that shake. Shaking on that shack. B tier. Solid B tier. People will just hate anything that becomes popular. Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact of life. Why the fuck did they have fries? Who knows? I mean, the Toy Chica hate train is justified. Is Toy Chica the one that everybody goons to because fuck, what's that guy's name? What's the guy who made FNAF? Scott Cawthon, whatever the fuck. He decided to make her thick. And have a fat, juicy robot ass, and just people look at that and they're like, animatronic robot tussie? Oh my god, she's hot. I don't know. I don't know why people hate anything. Speaking of K-pop Demon Hunters, there was an incident that occurred where parents took their children to a K-pop event thinking the Huntrix Trio were going to show up, and they think K-pop was a group. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, because they are an actual group. Like, they've done live performances, the 3 girls who voice the characters. It's actually pretty cool. But I don't know. Were they, like, expecting, like, them to come? I don't know. I love MatPat. There will be no MatPat slander in my chat. Everybody loves MatPat. What's my pizza toppings? My pizza toppings? I don't know. I'm a pepperoni black olive kind of guy. That's usually my go-to, but I could pretty much eat anything on pizza usually, not anchovies or something awful and stupid like that, but I could pretty much eat anything. I like supreme pizzas a lot, but yeah, pizza's pizza usually. Pizza's pizza. We got Kelowna Rules with another donation, $2. Montezuma, revenge! Yeah, I hated that, but somebody actually explained the joke, I forget who it was, in the comments, that I don't remember what the explanation, but it actually did become a better joke when somebody explained it to me. Sugar Fire Smokehouse. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is fine. B tier. That burger joint. Never been there. Wendy's. Wendy's is all right. You know, like, what, Wendy's is solid B tier. You could bet it's better than big ass fat ass Burger King, so it can go into B tier. Is that like Whataburger or something? Don't have Whataburgers where I'm from. Wingstop is fucking like, I'm putting Wingstop in S tier. Some of you might fucking turn your head. You might start crawling through the screen trying to, you know, analyze what's wrong with me and what happened to me to make me this way. But, you know, I just got to point out, the Wingstop has incredible seasoning. I don't know what it is. It's got like a spice, a ting. You know, I feel like the fat fucking rat in Ratatouille just taking a little nibble and then taking another nibble and just be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I don't feel like a meal. I feel like Remy when he's combining the flavors. Like, Wingstop fries in S tier. Everything else from Wingstop is absolute dog shit and is going in D. Like, anything else I was to rank from Wingstop would be absolutely ass. Like, the wings are very average there. But the fries are S tier. Just gotta throw that out there. I love Shake Shack. My big brother works there, and the food is good quality. I haven't had it in a while, but I'm sure it's pretty decent. I remember it being decent. Is it fine to eat a tomato slice with a pizza? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Wingstop is fire. No, I'm not gonna say like what wing place is like right next to me, because that gives you a pretty precise location for me. But there's a wing place next to my house. It's slowly becoming more regular. They're opening new places. It's pretty new. We had the first one right by my house, literally like 2 minutes away. And holy shit, they make every other wing place just look like shit. And if you ate those wings and then you ate at Wingstop, you would be like, oh wow, I just paid $21 for slop. So, you know. Yeah. Holy shit, I also had Wingstop too. Their food is genuinely really good. I feel like if you think Wingstop is good, you haven't had really good wings. B-dubs below BK is insane. I can't with this like live voting, I can't put him in place, but B-dubs would be higher than Burger King. Fry is fry. Why the hell are McDonald's so fucking good? Oh, we'll get to Mickey D. Never had Zaxby's, just again, not where I'm from. Popeyes, I don't really remember. I'm putting Popeyes in C tier. That might piss some people off. I don't really care. I don't remember Popeyes having very good fries. Popeyes is always unmemorable for me. Fuck you, you shitty fucking Jack in the Box bitch. Ain't nobody like Jack in the Box. And if you do, then you're lucky you haven't eaten the mold there. Who knows? Maybe you have eaten the mold there. Spencer Miller 2032 with the $4.99. Thank you so much. I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna be holding a PlayStation 3, and I'm gonna say, hello, would you like to fill our bellies with diet soda, smoke weed, and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2? That's what I'm gonna do to you. But either way, I recommend you review Wild Park for amazing reasons and Scaredy Squirrel for very awful reasons. Okay, I think both of those are on the list. I'm pretty sure I already have both of those. Eventually I'll get to everything. Thank you for the dono. Again, everything that happens on this channel is just patience when it comes to reviewing a show. There's been a person waiting for Inside Job for a very long time that I've been promising, which will happen. But again, it's just always dependent on what, I think is going to work. Every clanker is a robot, but not every robot is a clanker. Yay. Can't wait for the robot uprising when I get to be, robot cyst. Yep. There was a hole-in-the-wall place in Chicago that had some dope-ass wings, but I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah, there's a lot of places with really good wings, but, like, you just gotta be some wings soon. I just make me want some yummy wings. I could eat some yummy wings. Some yummy wings. Brickleberry will the Brickleberry Ultimate Review, Ultimate Super Review will be out next weekend. 100%. 100%. It'll happen. Okay, so Chick-fil-A. Now, the thing about Chick-fil-A that pisses me off is they had really good fries. Like, I don't know, 3 years ago, their fries were peak. They were unbelievably good. I remember thinking, wow, not only are these in the shape of a waffle, but these make me happy, and they are good, and they are yummy. And then they changed the fucking recipe. Some people might not notice it. Some people might not understand it. But now they taste like shit, and they have this really weird thing where like half of the fucking box will get stuck together, and they soiled it to the point where like I don't want to get fries from Chick-fil-A, and they used to be so good. So I hate to say it, but they're going in D tier. They ruin them. Never had Jollibee before. Who the fuck goes to Sonic for the food? I don't get that. It's so odd. So yeah, D tier. McDonald's fries are an S tier. I feel like McDonald's fries are like the standard for fry. You could probably make the argument that a lot of fries are better than McDonald's, but like McDonald's fresh out of the like freshly cooked, tasting good. Delicious. Delicious shit right there. Regular show wings always looked fire. It's so true. Regular show so good. Chick-fil-A is beyond bland. Wasn't impressed. Chick-fil-A is unbelievably good, but this is coming from the guy who also smothers his chicken sandwich in Cholula sauce. So, you know, today I'm eating France. What does that imply? Like you're eating France as the country, or you're eating French food? Or just fry. I don't know. Can you please put you in a cartoon and let you come up with the script while acting, because you're, I don't know what that means, man. Brickleberry. Chat, are we hyped? I don't know why you wanted Brickleberry so bad. It's just going to be 2 hours of me suffering through the entire show and complaining and ranting. It's just going to be hell. I'm going to be suffering the entire time. Cowlos is becoming a contrarian because who the hell doesn't like Popeyes but likes Red Robin? I put the fucking fry. Popeyes is just not that good. I mean, it's all right. I think it's overrated. I've never had Del Taco fries. I don't know what that is. All right, that's my fry tier list. That's my fry tier list right there. It's I don't know how proud of it I am, but it feels just right. It feels right. What do you think of IHOP as a whole? You never know. Maybe plus you never know. Maybe Brickleberry is a masterpiece. Brickleberry is not a fucking masterpiece. I've watched all 3 of their shows. I've watched all of Farzar. I've watched all of Paradise PD. God, I hate saying that out loud. And now I have to watch all of Brickleberry. And trust me, my opinion's not gonna fucking change. Not gonna change. Can't do it. No, bro, McDonald's fries are at best B tier. In the first 5 minutes you eat them, afterwards they become straight F tier. That's a wild take. McDonald's fries are fucking delicious. They're delicious. All right, that's the fry tier list. All right, everybody. Now, as we move forward on our tier list evening, we can do Marvel movies. Will be 1. Hear Me Out, which you could, put 2 and 2 together, what that might be. Hear Me Out, which is going to be fucking awful. Or Serial. Yes. All right, 1 for MCU, 2 for Hear Me Out, and 3 for a Serial tier list. Send them my way. Popeyes is good too, better than Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is fucking amazing. Chick-fil-A is really good. Can you watch the Prison Break of Mr. Matcha right now, please? No, not right now. Can't do it right now, man. Having Del Taco again after missing it for years made me sad. It was nasty. That's tragic. Spamming doesn't count to help with your case. Just saying, Phoenix. Favorite regular show season 1 episode, Mordecai and the Rigby's. Yeah, Mordecai and the Rigby's is my favorite episode from season 1. 2, 3, 3, 1, Serial 3. I saw majority 2s. Hang on. 2. No, they're spamming. Spamming. Let's see. We got a real 2. I saw mainly 2s. Mainly 2s, everybody. Spamming should count for me. I'm special. That's true, but, it's not going to work out for this one. What if you had a game with 1 billion people? I don't know what that implies. All right, guys. Well, yeah, Hear Me Out is weird as fuck, but it's going to be pretty funny. So, that's what we'll do. I guess so. I'm not going to get too freaky with it, that's for sure. I'm going to be just pretty brutally honest here. But you all can get pretty fucking weird if you want. I'm not going to support you. I'll even roast you if you have a really weird take. But yeah. Okay, so we have Shell from Road to El Dorado. And yeah, that's an S tier. That might be maybe the only S tier on here. Who the fuck knows? Shell is definitely S tier. There you go. Hear me out. Do you even need to hear me out for Shell? I don't think so. If you've seen Road to El Dorado, you know that you don't need to hear me out. If you do hear me out, I'm probably going to leave because one of the pictures is Kyle as a child. Yeah. Well, we're on Kyle. And I'm just going to skip any of the ones that is a kid. I'm just going to skip. We're not talking about the children because that's just fucking weird. Whoever made this is a little bit freaky. Just saying. Okay, now there's a fucking bird. There's a bird. Is that the bird from Aladdin? Go ahead and put that in D tier. At least 78% of people agreed. I'm not touching the bird, okay? I'm not doing that. It's pretty fucking freaky. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. An ant. Not doing that either. Is that Kim? Kim Possible? What do we all think about Kim Possible? What does everybody think about Kim Possible? Isn't Shell underage? Shell is 20 years old. Why are there children? Yeah, everybody seems to be against this one. You guys voted for it. I just put it on there because you're all freaks. Favorite regular show season 3 episode, Skip Strikes. Season 3. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones in there. I think Kim is underage. Yeah, we're not doing this anymore. There's too many underage people. This is freaky. She ain't Fifi LaFume. What the fuck is this obsession you have? Like you're saying, hang on just a minute. Okay. So I'm just going to like call you out here because you're saying that you want to have sex with this. This is entirely what you're saying. You're throwing it out on a hear me out tier list. You're throwing out Fifi LaFume. This thing right here. This little ferret thing. Like this little squirrel thing. Like this thing right here. This thing. This is what they want. This is what they want. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this at all. I'm not. It's just a bit weird for me personally. Okay, so instead of this weird one because there was too much going on there, we're gonna do 1 for MCU or 2 for Serial instead. That'd be a little bit better. Who wins, Ted, the Seth MacFarlane bear, or Pim Pimling? Probably Ted. I feel like Ted would swing on him pretty easily. Cowlos would have fun doing a Hear Me Out tier list if it consisted of only Madness characters. I don't know about that. We got a 1. What's wrong with it, Cow? What's wrong with the fact that you want to have sex with a squirrel? I don't know. You figure it out. That's a question for you to answer. That's a question for you to answer. 2, Serial's underrated. 2, 1. We got so far more 2s. You're looking like you want to rank Serials. I'm gonna do Marvel right after, so you don't need to spam. I know it's not real, but isn't that a child in the show as well? It acts like a child and has the mentality of a child. The Fifi LaFume character, if that's true, I don't fucking know. If that's true, that makes it even worse. Your favorite season 4 episode is Starter Pack? That's wild. In a season with Exit 9B, fancy restaurant? That's crazy. Bro, have you heard of Scooter's cereal? It's literally Cheerios, but worse. I have not. All right, we're doing cereal. Cereal. Okay. So we got some cereals here. Let's see what our rankings are. We got 10 out of 10 would eat this all day, every day. Would eat every morning. Definitely every other morning. This isn't good, but if I'm starving, will eat. No, what is wrong with you? This is not even good. Go get help. Okay. So we got our rankings. So I don't really eat cereal for breakfast anymore because I mean, I don't know, once you get to a certain age, you realize that you're just like, do I want diabetes? Do I want diabetes? No. No. All right, Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are fine. I could eat them every other morning. They got a nice cinnamon kick to them if I'm remembering them correctly, but they're definitely not my favorite. They're just all right. That might rub some folks some wrong way, but let me tell you, this is my weenus right here, and my weenus will touch your weenus, and you'll realize that I'm right. Apple Jacks are just fine. Just fine. Just fine. I've purposefully never been a Captain Crunch guy. Again, it might offend some people. It might make some people, you know, a little upset. But I would only eat it if I'm starving. I'm not a Captain Crunch guy. Can't do it. I'm sorry. Just not my favorite. Not my cup of tea right there. Cheerios are good. They lie to you about being healthy. Like, in every single way. Cheerios are never healthy for you, but they sure do like to lie. They sure do like to lie. Cheerios, I would eat if I'm starving. I would never go to like, again, you have to take into consideration, I only get cereal if I want a treat, if I want a dessert. That is how I eat cereal. So if I'm going to be going to the store, I'm not picking fucking Cheerios. Like, really? But Cheerios does have those badass ads with that bee. Do you remember those ads where he's like running away and there's like a heist or some shit? I don't remember. It was cool though. Recently got Oreo cereal. Wow, that sounds like diabetes, but is it good though? The most I want to eat in the morning is yogurt. Anything more and I'll feel like puking. That's not good. Oh no. French Toast Crunch makes all of these look F tier. Interesting. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal that's ever been created. It's not even up for fucking debate. If you think anything else, then I don't really know who you are. If you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, then we have a genuine problem with each other. We were talking about fandoms earlier and hostility. There is genuinely no other reason why Cinnamon Toast Crunch wouldn't be your favorite cereal. It is so unbelievably good, beginning to end. It is the only cereal where I could have a big-ass bowl of it, finish that thing in 5 minutes, and just be like, I need more! You know, I'm like a fucking heroin addict when it comes to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is my go-to cereal. Every time I am going to have cereal, there is always going to be some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is just unbelievably good every time. It never steers you wrong. It always tastes good. And even if you didn't want to eat it with milk, which if you're on this channel and you're unwilling to have milk when I'm the dairy man, then we have a problem. But even if you wanted to eat it dry, it's still unbelievably good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is unbelievably good. The best cereal that's ever been made. Cinnamon Toast is D tier? Wow, you're asking for a ban. I never actually ban you, but you're asking for a ban. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good. It's so good. You better respect Cookie Crunch, Oreo, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch, French Toast Crunch. I've never had French Toast Crunch, though. I wonder how good it is. I don't know. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and vanilla ice cream hits. That is wild. That sounds interesting. Let's not forget about those commercials. Yeah, have you guys seen like the serial killer Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials where it's like dirty? It's dirty and freaky, you know? I don't know what the hell Cocoa Dino Bites are, but I can tell you I'm never eating that. That just doesn't even look good. Cocoa Krispies? Nah, I wouldn't eat that. Wouldn't eat it. Cocoa Pebbles, never really been a fan of. I'd eat it if I'm starving, but I would never seek it. I'd never desire it. It would never, find its way into my pantry, and I'd be like, oh, Cocoa Pebbles, yay! I would never be saying that. Dude, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is literally my favorite cereal. You and a big army, because I guarantee you the majority of the population is fucking with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It has to. It has to. Banned for 60 seconds. Don't ban him. I was joking. Don't ban him for having an opinion. No. We're losing the democracy here. No. French toast and Cinny toast doesn't compare. Really? Really? Is it that fucking good? Like, are we being real? Man. Milk, cereal, combine. French Toast Crunch is double S. That's crazy. Never really been a big fan of Cocoa Puffs. I could eat them. I would only eat them if I'm starving. I actually have a pretty funny story. I was really into Chopped when I was a kid, and I wanted to play Chopped with my sister. And I thought, because I'm a kid, if I take these fucking Cocoa Puffs and I put them in a bowl and I put them in the microwave, it's going to melt into a nice chocolatey syrup, right? So I put them in the microwave, and all of a sudden there's smoke coming out of the microwave, and, you know, it looks like it's about to explode, and there's a fire in the microwave, and I'm like, oh no! You know, it was an immense moment of panic, but everything was fine. But yeah, I really thought if you put cereal, it would just melt. That's not what cereal does. Nope. Cookie Crisps. I think Cookie Crisps are mid as fuck. People will get mad about that. I don't care. I'll put them at the highest. This isn't good, but if you're starving, it doesn't taste like an actual cookie, and I just don't care. I don't think it's very good. I'm also the type of person, you know, you might think this is weird. I can't dip a cookie in milk because I love milk so much that the cookie will, like, taint the taste of my milk, so I have to eat my cookie first, and then I wash it down with milk. Does that make any sense? Not necessarily, but hey, that's just the way I am. That's just the way I am. How do I feel about cereal bars? I don't think I've ever had a cereal bar. The only time I ever watched Chopped is at the gym, ironically enough. Oh, that's a wild thing to put on the fucking TV screen at the gym. Oh man, look at all these people making delicious food. Oh god, it's so hard. It's so hard. Well, what about the s'mores and Cinnabon cereals? I don't know about those, man. I don't know. I have my limit of sweetness when it comes to cereal, you know? There has to be a limit. Cornflakes, I'd eat it if I was starving, but again, cereal is a dessert to me. You know, I would never seek it unless I want a dessert, so I'm not going to choose a lame-ass cereal like that. Pops are pretty ass. I remember I don't like Pops from when I've had them. I can eat this if I'm starving. Captain Crunch, I can eat it if I'm starving. The berries I'll put next to here, but I'll put a little bit higher. Yet, of course, s'mores are dog shit, cereal or not. That's crazy. S'mores are good. S'mores are probably like a D tier thing to me. I'd still say they're good. I don't treat them like the godly, wondrous thing that a lot of people do. Pops is D tier to me. I was never a big fan. Yeah, Pops is just not very good for me. Pops is amazing. You don't like Pops? Jolly good show. I don't know what to do. You know, some of you may be shocked and surprised to find out, but Fruit Loops are unbelievably good. I would eat Fruit Loops every single day. Every single day. No, I'm not going to put them next to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That feels wrong. But I would eat Fruit Loops every single morning. They're good. They got a nice fruity flavor, a nice little kick. They're nice. They're good. They're good. I like Fruit Loops. They're pretty good. Frosted Flakes, I would also eat every single morning. Just got a nice little like minty, but not minty, like frosted powder thrown onto those things, and they taste pretty good. I don't know how you cannot like Fruit Loops. I think Fruit Loops are the most average cereal you could ever have, and they taste really good. Fruit Loops cereal bar? I've never had a cereal bar. Special K Plan Flakes, goated. This feels like a pretty solid list so far of what is actually good when it comes to cereal. Fruity Pebbles, like, I don't know, I'm just not a chocolatey cereal guy. But I could fuck with some Fruity Pebbles every other morning, but I would never really choose them. But every other morning, if they were there, I'd probably have them. If I needed to. If it was a school morning and it was there, it's fine for me. I would just never choose no, I don't like that shit. I would not ever choose that for cereal. That's just weird to me. More Cheerios probably just goes right next to the normal Cheerios. Holy, that cereal is literally shit. This one? You talking about this one? This shit-ass cereal? Because it's pretty bad. Would you rather eat the Sour Patch Kids cereal every day for 2 weeks as breakfast, or eat cereal bars as breakfast for a month? I don't know. I feel like either way I'm going to eventually die because my heart's just going to stop. But probably the Sour Patch Kids cereal for 2 weeks instead of a cereal bar for breakfast for a month. No, maybe a cereal bar for breakfast for a month. That'd probably be easier. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know anybody who's choosing Life cereal. This was always the thing that if it was ever in a pantry, you just stare at it and you just get very angry and you just... You know, you you get really upset if you see Life cereal, like especially if you're a kid. Like I feel like cereal has a certain magic when you're a child, and if you were to get that cereal, it's just really depressing and not worth your time, even remotely. Uh, See, Lucky Charms are good. Like I could eat Lucky Charms every other morning, but I was also the kid that would just like pick the marshmallows out because who the fuck wants that shit when you have yummy gooey marshmallows in there? Life is poop. Lucky Charms is toxic, bro. Is Lucky Charms actually toxic? I don't care. The marshmallows taste good. Everything else is pretty bad. I'm gonna put it here. I wouldn't really ever choose Lucky Charms, but the marshmallows are good. Have you witnessed the Lucky Charms rap, which was an actual commercial that ruined the cereal for me? I haven't. I don't know what that entails. It has dangerous chemicals. Well, when you live in America, everything has dangerous chemicals. You know, nothing's really too good in America when you're eating things. There's nothing better than taking a look at like what's in an American, I don't know, like ketchup bottle, and there's like 50 ingredients, and then you look at European ketchup and they have like 10 ingredients. Doesn't that feel great? Just great. Who the fuck would eat Lucky Charms for the regular bits? Nobody. What's my thoughts on vanilla? Like vanilla is, I like vanilla things. Frosted mini wheats are dog shit. What the fuck? I love me some mini wheats. I love mini wheats. I don't know. There's something that like I could eat mini wheats every morning. It's not S tier, but they're good. I like mini wheats, and a lot of people might disagree with this, but there's something about that weedy texture as I bite into it and I suck it. This sounds so weird. I suck it dry with my tongue. I suck all the nice frosted part off, and then that like wheat part slowly breaks in my mouth, and I'm like, ooh, yes, mini wheats, so fill my bloodstream, make me feel dirty, you know? Like, I feel like Millie Bobby Brown in that really shitty clip where she looks like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Where she's like, the dirtier, the better. That's how eating a mini wheat makes me feel. You know, it's great. It's great. I like it. They taste good. I like that texture. I'm all for it. I'm having a good time when I eat that. You know how I do it. Oatmeal squares, nope. Raisin Bran, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Not gonna touch it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna eat it because, again, cereal is a dessert for me. So I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, Reese's Puffs. You guys might hate me for this. I'm just not a chocolate cereal person, so it's going, I would only eat it if I am starving. I have to be starving to eat it because personally I just don't like chocolate in my cereal. It's just not my thing, not my cup of tea, not what I want to do. And I know I can completely understand liking it, but it's just not my thing. Did the rap mean nothing to you? Well, listening to a kid go, Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, and then I'm sitting there, I'm eating 'em up, and I'm like, well, man, I would rather be having Cinnamon Toast Crunch because this is kind of ass. It's not going to make me like it. Are you a peanut butter cereal person? No, not really. Raisin Bran is peak, I swear. Nah. Like, you could like Raisin Bran, but, like, again, these are desserts for me, and I'm never going to choose something with raisins in it for a midnight snack. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen. Rice checks? Fuck no. Rice Krispies cereal? If I was starving. Shredded wheat? Nope. Nope. Not doing it. What is that? Is that Crave? Is that the box for Crave? I'm assuming because of the K. I remember Crave actually being pretty good. I could eat that every other morning. Not my favorite, but it's decent. It's decent. It can definitely make a young man lactate, you know, because I'm a big blossoming boy, and you know when you start lactating, it's just what happens. But it's a good cereal. It's fine. It's not my favorite personally, but I can see why people would like it. Now, Trix. Believe it or not, I have had Trix, and I remember it being fine. I would only eat it if I'm starving. I think they have a lot of money for all their commercials, but I always remember it being painfully average. Trix are for kids, and I'm a grown man. A grown man ain't gonna eat Trix cereal. It's just not how it's gonna go. You know, not how it's gonna go down. Not around me. Crave is awful. Damn. Shredded wheat is literally just mini wheats, but somebody didn't come on it. Come on. Well, I'm not going to eat shredded wheat without the cum. I need extra cum on my goddamn mini wheats. Or, I guess mini wheats are inherently the gayest cereal you could ever have. Because there's nothing better than shoving a mini wheat in your mouth, sucking it dry, and then letting it crumble inside of you. I think mini wheats are great. Boy, oh boy, as a heterosexual man, do I like sucking on that white stuff on that cereal. You know, it's good. It's good. Silly Cowlos, tricks are for kids. Yep. Clipped. Oh, they're gonna clip me and call me a homosexual because I like sucking mini wheats dry. That's your decision. So glad he read my only good comment. Wheaties can just go right there. There you have it. That is the Cowlos official cereal tier list. All of these cereals are unbelievably ass, unbelievably dog shit. Nobody leave the live stream, by the way. I just want to see that thing hit 100. Please, I'm almost at 100 concurrent viewers, and I would just rub my nipples for you. Does that sound weird? Is that what you want? Probably not, but it would make me insanely happy. Just let it get to 100. Just let it get to 100 so that I can truly ascend to the ethereal plane and feel like a real man. Please, just one more person join so that I can feel something in my old my old age. My old age. Okay, either way, Cinnamon Toast Crunch was clearly the best cereal, undeniable. I feel pretty confident about this section. Honestly, I could maybe move this up to would eat this all day, every day for like maybe Frosted Flakes or something. But I just think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is on a league of its own. I'm 100. Yes. Yes, I love you. I'm in love with every single one of you. Oh God, this is exactly what I needed to bust because I have 100 concurrent viewers. Man. This is always where you get like imposter syndrome. Because like, I don't know, maybe to you guys, 100 people doesn't seem like a lot of people, at least to me, but or at least to all of you. But 100 people are sitting here watching me talk, like genuinely looking at me. And that is a crazy concept, but it feels amazing. Those of you who tune into the live streams, I genuinely appreciate you all so much. I hope I'm entertaining for you. I love giving you all daily content. Just had to thank you a little bit right there. It's just imposter syndrome that 100 people want to sit here and watch me. Either way, appreciate you guys. Thanks, guys. Either way, yeah, this is cereal tier list. If you disagree with it, your word's wrong, because, you know, niche, micro-celebrity guy. I obviously know everything. I know everything. I didn't see it go to 100. It said 100 for me, which means it was real. It was real. I'm about to make it 96. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay. All right, so we could do the Marvel tier list if everybody wants that. Or I could find more food tier lists. I know people usually crave me to rank food because it's very universal. But I could also give you my Marvel takes. So we're going to go 1 for Marvel and 2 for finding a different food tier list because I want to appease the majority of the chat. Yes. Yes. All F tier, Marvel is shit. That's like a very I hate everything type of take. That's a really I hate everything type of take. Wild take, I gotta be honest. Like, cause objectively, they have very good movies. Like, even if you dislike Marvel, like there's some good movies. 1, 2, 1. Okay, we're getting a lot of ones. A lot of ones. Guys, I'll fucking finish this quick, and then we'll go on to some more food, okay? You just gotta stick around, because you have to take into consideration that I haven't seen the majority of the new stuff. So this is going to be good, okay? This is gonna be good. This is gonna be fun. We got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. We're just gonna make that D tier and F tier, and never watched. Okay? We got like 3 people spamming the 2s. I'm pretty sure I saw more 1s initially. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do Marvel. We're going to do it. Okay, so Iron Man, I think it was great. I think it got Robert Downey Jr. back on the map as an actor. I think he did a phenomenal performance in it. I'm going to put the first Iron Man movie in B tier, though. I think it's pretty average compared to what the MCU has to offer. It was okay. It had a lot of, it was good for setting everything up, for getting you enticed and getting you ready for it. It's overall just a average movie for me, especially on rewatch. It's just okay. It's just all right. Okay. The Incredible Hulk is unbelievably fucking ass. I know a lot of people like will die hard and defend Edward Norton. It's just not that good. The CGI wasn't very good in it. I did like Abomination. I wish Abomination would have been used in a better movie. It's just F tier for me. It's not that good. It's definitely one that I never want to watch again, especially because it just basically feels like it's not canon to the MCU. It was just kind of a waste. I heard that Edward Norton was impossible to work with. So, yeah, just not that good. Iron Man 2 is S tier. That's crazy. Iron Man 2 is really good. That had Justin Hammers in it, right? Like that was the thing. I'd go A tier for no. I don't know. That's rough. Fuck, man. I like Iron Man 2 a lot. I'll go A tier for Iron Man 2. Edward Norton was dog shit as Hulk. Yep. Should I leave and do something that'll benefit me in the future as an occupational standpoint by writing a pilot script for my show or watch Cowlos rant about Marvel? You could do whatever will make you happy. Whatever will make you happy is what I suggest for you. Do it all. I think the first Thor is C tier. It's overall a very bad movie. The best part of it is Loki. I don't like Thor as a very just like fucking Greek nonsense. Just you people are pity. Oh, I'm Thor. Feel my massive Thor cock. Oh, you guys are all so lame. I think it's a fine movie, but just it doesn't feel as good as Thor, like the later Thor movies. So it's just fine. Story was generic and wasn't as memorable. Which is the one with which one is the Hulk with the 3 Hulk dogs? I don't know what the fuck that means. I really like the first Captain America a lot. I'd probably put it A tier. I thought it was a good introduction to Steve Rogers. I liked seeing the beginning of it all. I thought it was really well done. I thought his relationship with Bucky was cool. All of it was pretty gosh dang snazzy in my opinion. I like the first Avenger. I think it's a good movie. Doesn't reach S tier. The first Avengers is pretty good. It's pretty iconic. It's definitely not S tier for me because they have done way better shit just in its entirety. It's gonna go in A tier. I feel bad putting Iron Man down here now. I feel like I need to re-rank these a little bit. Okay. I don't think Avengers is better than the first Iron Man because that feels weird. Iron Man 2 is better than that. First Avenger, I think, is... Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better for me. Avengers Civil War is S tier. We'll get there. All right, thank you, Cowlos. See ya. Insert GATLT fading away. Goodbye. Hear me out. Cap shield, though? Would? What do you mean? Like you want to have dirty sex with Captain America's shield? Because if so, you could, and I wouldn't judge you for it. It's just like, what would you do with it? Like, would you shove it inside of yourself? Or would you, like, flick the bean with it? Stroke I don't know. It's just an interesting concept to me. Interesting concept. Iron Man 3 is definitely the worst of the Iron Man movies. I don't know. I'm going to go B tier because it's definitely way better than Thor. It's nowhere on that same level. It's just, I would have much rather preferred that the Mandarin actually felt, I mean, I'm not even like a big comic guy. I've just seen the Mandarin in comics and he seems so much fucking cooler than what they did with the one guy. I even forget his name because he just wasn't memorable. I think Iron Man 3 is definitely the weakest of the Iron Man movies. For sure. For sure. Age of Ultron was a bad movie with a great Ultron. Interesting. We'll get there. Thor the Dark World. Fuck. Thor the Dark World is F tier. I can't even remember a single important thing that Thor the Dark World did. And they even did it so unbelievably poorly because they hadn't thought about Infinity Stones yet that the main like portion of the episode, the like red darkness was like turned into the fucking the reality stone. It's just weird. And it wasn't a good movie. And it still had shit Thor in it, not funny Thor. It's just not very good. Not very good at all. Can't do it. I actually think Age of Ultron is overhated. Like, in my opinion, it's legitimately not that bad. We'll get there. We'll get there. Is that Winter Soldier? I think that's Captain America Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier is going to be the first S tier on the list. It's such a good movie, beginning to end. Everything that goes on with Bucky's reveal and his like relationship with Cap eventually getting saved, all that good stuff. It's just everything that you could like about Marvel, and it's just ultimately a good movie, irregardless. I think fucking Winter Soldier is so good. They used to be so on point with Captain America movies. It's just sad. Like Winter Soldier was so good. Like just talking about these movies, it pains me where the franchise is now. But oh well. Uh Guardians of the Galaxy is really good soundtrack wise, character wise. I think it's a lot of fun. It has like that Marvel magic where, it still tackles some serious concepts. Like, I mean, Groot fucking dies in this movie, and it's not even the same Groot that is reborn. It's a different version of Groot. Like it tackles everything you could need. I think the story with Peter and his mom is also very interesting. I would put it in A tier. I think Guardians of the Galaxy is always pretty solid. I love the soundtrack for those movies too. It's just so good. Guardians is great. Not gonna go in S, but it's a really good movie. One of the Guardians movies will make it an S. I don't know if you know which one, but one of them will. We'll get to that later. So see, is this Daredevil? Which Daredevil is this? Is this Daredevil? Oh, there's a bunch of Daredevils on here. See, because OG Daredevil that was on Netflix was unbelievably good. It is one of my favorite shows of all time. I think I can't tell which one's Daredevil Reborn. Where's the new shit ass Daredevil? Is it this one? I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the. Okay, so we're gonna call this one Daredevil OG. Daredevil OG is S tier. It is one of the greatest superhero shows ever made. Everything they did in it, all like even the villains were on point. Wilson Fisk is such a unbelievably good casting for that show. He's so good. He's so intimidating. The fight scenes are some of the best that like any superhero show has ever done. It is so unbelievably good. Daredevil is so fucking good. So good. Daredevil Born Again is between Thunderbolts. Okay, so that's Born Again. So we're just gonna put that in Never Watched. It would go in F tier, but I don't know. It's just like, why would you bring it back just to fuck it up? That's unfortunate. I feel like the Dark World is like a D. I feel like the Dark World is a D or C tier. Granted, it's a pretty generic superhero sequel, but it's pretty entertaining. I disagree. I did not like that at all. Civil War is overrated. The conflict isn't interesting at all. I need to get to Civil War so I could disagree with you there. The first Guardians of the Galaxy is great, but then they reuse the same style of movie 3 times for each being worse. I gotta talk to you about more Guardians of the movies when we get there. Avengers: Age of Ultron. I do personally think it's overhated. I think Ultron is a great concept, but a little bit of it feels rushed in a way. I think everything they did with Vision felt rushed. I think the entire final battle was interesting nonetheless, but I don't know. There's just something not very entertaining about watching a bunch of superheroes be all like, oh my gosh, let's fucking fight a bunch of robots in the big finale. And then the big fight with Hulk versus the Hulkbuster, that genuinely just felt like fan service, and it just felt like a way to sell some toys. And it just felt like, oh, let's just throw this in here for the sake of throwing this in here. It didn't feel like it had a lot of significance, at least for me. I don't know. Wasn't really about it. Overall, I think it's overhated, but I'm going to put it in B tier. It's B tier. I think Ultron could have been way better. I wish Ultron had more than just one movie in a way, I guess. I don't know. The Kingpin, they did Kingpin so good. Yeah, Kingpin was unbelievable in that. The Daredevil posters are separated by seasons. The first one is season 1 and the second is season 2. Oh, okay. I'm just going to do one Daredevil. I'm going to do the entire series. I'm not going to talk about each season because I don't fully remember each season. But all 3 seasons are unbelievably good. I like the first Ant-Man. It's got some good comedy in it, but it kind of feels like it's where they started that like typical Marvel formula where every single movie started to feel like the exact same thing over and over again. Yellow Jacket was an okay villain. Wasn't really a big fan. It's overall a B tier movie. I like Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. I think he did a good job, but it's overall just a B tier movie. Not that great. Not that great overall. Ultron is a S tier Marvel villain, and they wasted him. Yeah, he was honestly cooler in What If when he got like all the Infinity Stones and stuff. Jessica Jones was good, but it never was on like that Daredevil or Punisher level. It was definitely just okay for me. I'd put it Oh, Jessica Jones, that's wild. Ah, I liked it, but I don't think it reaches this level. I don't think it's A tier. I don't even know if I want to put it in B tier. It's just honestly forgettable. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember it being even remotely as good as Daredevil or Punisher. Like, same with, I'm just going to put them all there. Iron Fist, where's, like, Defenders. All of these were good, but none of them were on the same level. Like, Luke Cage, none of those were on the level of Punisher or Daredevil. Oh, here's another Daredevil. Okay, you'll just sit there for now. Okay, Civil War. I know what you said. You said Civil War is overrated. The story didn't make any sense. I think it is so unbelievably good in every way. I think they set it up well with like the Accords or whatever that want to get rid of superheroes or make them a lot more managed was a good way to set up like the plot in the beginning, and then just the way everything starts dividing with Bucky coming back and Cap wanting to defend Bucky at all costs. Tony learning that Bucky was involved in his parents being killed. All of it was done so well, and I thought Zemo was such a good fucking villain, if that's his name, was such a good villain for those movies, like figuring out a really odd way to turn them against each other, like finding out all the stuff about what happened to Iron Man's parents. Like, it's just so clever. It's so good. It's so good. I'm putting in an S tier. Civil War is so fucking good. You're just denying. And it's cool. Like, from like a standpoint of just like, oh man, is this like, just like a really cool movie to just watch in a movie theater? Yes. It's awesome. It's awesome. Zemo blows. I disagree. I thought his story was really cool. His entire family died. And the Avengers, they went home. They went home. That's it. They went home. He almost kills himself. It's a good movie. I think it's a decent movie, but I can't help but have the comic in my head. The conflict in this movie just felt so watered down. See, I'm not a comic. I wasn't a comic reader, so I didn't have that effect. Watching the heroes fight was sick. Yeah, it was awesome. It was so cool. The fights were so cool. The concept was cool. I liked it. I liked it. Views are over 100. Hell yeah. Another Luke Cage thing. Okay. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is. I'm gonna put Doctor Strange in A tier. I don't know how everybody else feels about Doctor Strange, but I ultimately thought it was a decent movie. I like his like struggle with finding who he is without his hands because his entire life was being a surgeon. I thought his journey to India to learn everything about that, ultimately becoming the Great One or whatever the bald lady was called initially, was really cool. And I like that the final battle wasn't necessarily like this big thing where it's a crazy fight against the villain. He outsmarts Dormammu in a really cool way. And overall, I think it was cool. It was just a cool concept done well. It's not my favorite Marvel movie by any means, but I think it was fun, and it made Doctor Strange a very cool character. So overall, it was good. Solid A tier. Solid A tier. I actually quite love Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is a solid A. A shame the second one is beyond S. I never watched the second one because I heard it was bad and I didn't want it to taint my image of Doctor Strange. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like, it's good. Oh man. Like, it's good. I don't think it's as good as the first one, in my opinion. But man, it's rough. I still think it's an A tier movie. I just like, I like the vibe of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They just make me feel happy. I like the progression of Drax as a character because he gets really funny. I like the introduction of Mantis. I thought what's his face? Whatever Quill's dad, like a cosmic being, and Peter getting cosmic powers as well and turning into Pac-Man and fighting him at the end. It's very silly, and it has that same Marvel formula where things get really silly and then really serious and then really silly and then really serious. But I felt like this movie was fun, and that's typically what I expect from a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I'm not expecting the best story. I'm not expecting the most serious Marvel shit. I'm just expecting to go into a movie, listen to some good music, and have fun. And that's what it does. Solid A tier. Solid A tier. Ego. Yeah, that's right. I actually quite loved Ego, yes. The Eye of Agamotto. I'm opening a portal. Yes. I actually really don't like Spider-Man Homecoming very much. I honestly think it's C tier. I think it's better than any of these. Like, it's not even that I hate Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I just find this movie to be extremely lackluster. Like, the entire concept of Spider-Man being all like, "Oh, please love me, Tony. Please love me. I can be an Avenger. I can be an Avenger. I can do it, Tony. Come on." It's just boring. I don't really care about his romance with the one girl and taking her to the dance or whatever. I don't really care about her, especially because she plays no important role going on in the series. I like the guy who played Vulture. I thought he did a good job. I thought Vulture was a intimidating villain. The ultimate final battle at the end was just whatever. I like Vulture, but Homecoming was just kind of lackluster. I didn't really care for it. It's just kind of whatever. Homecoming is a fine Spider-Man. Like, it's average, like it's C tier, but like, I don't know. I hate to compare it to other Spider-Man movies, but it's probably my least favorite Spider-Man movie that's ever been made. I don't know. I don't know about Far From Home yet, but I'd rather watch either of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I'd definitely rather watch all three of the Tobey Maguire movies than I'd watch Homecoming. It's just kind of average. Just not my favorite. Thor Ragnarok is an S tier movie. Like, easily. Like, you got to give them credit for the reinvention of Thor. Taika Waititi did everything to make Thor such a cool character. This movie was funny. It was great. I was talking about it for so long after I had seen it. It was just such a fun movie. I like the battle between Hulk and Thor. The entire battle against Hela was really cool. The entire fucking doing shit with Ragnarok. All of that was so cool. It's such a cool movie. Such a cool movie. Yeah, I ain't with you there. For Thor, Homecoming is not worse than Amazing Spider-Man 2. I find Amazing Spider-Man 2 to be okay. I don't know, everybody hates on Andrew's movies, but I actually really liked Electro, and I don't know, it's one of those movies where it's really shit and you know it's shit, and that kind of makes it fun. Like, I know what you're saying, like, oh man, the plot is like really contrived and it's kind of all over the place, but it's so bad that it's kind of funny. Don't you know? I'm Electro. And then when he's like bouncing from tower to tower and it's like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and then their version of Green Goblin is unbelievably ass, but it's like, it's so shit that it's kind of funny. It's like a bad funny movie, and that's why I like it more. I have more fun watching the Amazing Spider-Man 2 than Homecoming, even if it's an objectively better written movie. Like, I think The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is really funny. I like it. Okay, so bad it's good is fair. See, you get it. You get it. I have a soft spot for Spider-Man 3. Like, the one with Venom. Like, that movie's not very good, but it's okay. It's also one of those movies where it's like so bad that it's good. I just think, like, I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye. I don't know. I think about like evil Peter being really funny. Punisher is an S tier, and honestly, I'm gonna put it all the way at the top for right now, because Punisher is one of my favorite series that has ever come from Marvel, and I'm actually very excited for the new Spider-Man movie. It might be the first Marvel movie that I go and see in theaters for so long, just because John Berthenol is going to be in it as Punisher, reprising his role, and they're probably going to ruin him. They're probably going to grab his ass cheeks, rub him in oil, give him a slap on the ass, and turn him into the stupidest character you've ever seen. But God, I'm holding out hope, because Punisher is so fucking good. The fights in this show are brutal. They're so well choreographed. Everything about this show is unbelievably good. The story is good. Jigsaw is such a good villain in season 1, and I like Punisher's relationship with Micro, I think that was his name. And then season 2, having Jigsaw be the villain again really worked. I really love the story where he's like dealing with his broken, mangled face that was smashed, and like the reveal when he comes out and takes off his jacket and it's that same skull, and Jigsaw like starts freaking out. It's so good. If you haven't seen Punisher, you're missing out. It's such a good show. Like, even if you take it away, the fact that it's Marvel, it's just genuinely a good show. In every way. In every way. It's unbelievable. God, I fucking miss that era. I miss when they would just make good shit. Black Panther's solid. Black Panther's an A-tier movie. I'll put it above. I'll put it probably top of A tier right now. I think it's good. I think it's good, like, culture-wise, what they were able to do, like, movie-wise, what they were able to do, the character-wise. I like Black Panther's character. I liked Killmonger a lot. I thought he was a cool character. I would have loved to see more Killmonger. Overall, it was a solid movie. It was good. I like the fights. I hate the CGI in the end fight though. Like some of it was a little bit wonky and a little bit hard to look at. But overall, it's a fun movie. I liked it. It was a cool experience, and it was a fun movie to go and see in theaters. I've never heard of Punisher. You're missing out because that's genuinely one of the best shows ever produced. Genuinely. It's so good. Judge, jury, executioner. The Sandman shirt is iconic. So true. So true. Definitely one of the more stronger Marvel films from the time. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Killmonger was a great villain. Yeah, Killmonger is so good. Killmonger is so good. Jessica Jones again. We'll just put her next to the NC tier. I just felt all these were lackluster. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I skipped over Infinity War. Hang on, we'll do Infinity War. Infinity War is an S tier movie. Believe it or not, I actually think it's better than Endgame. I just love the entire concept, even though in a way you know that the heroes are going to lose while you're watching it. Everything still felt so shocking. I don't think it's as good on rewatch, but just while you're watching it, it's so good. Like the moments where Star-Lord starts hitting Thanos, costing them, and you're just like praying that this goes well because you don't know what's going to happen. It's so good. Watching characters actually die is crazy. That opening is probably one of my favorite openings of any Marvel, where Thanos is just beating the shit. He beats the shit out of Hulk, even though a lot of people probably get mad because they're all like, oh, they did Hulk so dirty. That was a crazy moment to establish Thanos, and while I was watching that in theaters, I was genuinely having my mind blown. It is such a good movie from beginning to end. All of the fight scenes are impeccable. The fact that Thanos won was shocking, even though you know it's going to resolve in the next Avengers movie. You just know what's going to happen. It doesn't take away how good this movie was in general. To me, I think I'm gonna put a Daredevil above it. I think, like, from a entertainment standpoint, Daredevil, Winter Soldier, and Punisher were all more enjoyable than Infinity War, especially if I was to rewatch these. But Infinity War was genuinely one of the high points in like all of cinema. It's like the culmination of everything you've been building to, and it was so good, so good. Have I seen the Toxic Avenger? I have not. I have not. Another fucking Iron Fist shit. Ant-Man and the Wasp is pretty ass. Can't even deny. I don't remember enjoying this movie at all. I think this is one of the only Marvel movies where I couldn't even get through all of it because it was just so boring. I'm gonna put it in F tier. I thought it's probably better than Thor: The Dark World and Hulk, but I don't like it. Don't remember liking it. We're just gonna leave Punisher here because I already have Punisher as a whole right there. Captain Marvel. Did I like Captain Marvel? I know I went to see it in theaters, but I don't remember liking it. I don't remember liking it at all. I'm gonna put it like in C tier. I don't even really remember what happens. I'm gonna put it in F tier actually. Like, a lot of people probably would love it. A lot of people probably are a big fan of Captain Marvel, but I just remember I actually don't fucking remember anything. It's one of the most forgettable movies in the series. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember who the villain is. Who's even the villain? Is it the government? I have no idea what happens in that movie, and I saw it in theaters. I remember there was like an orange tabby cat, right? Like an orange cat in that movie, and that was cool. The build up for Infinity War is amazing. Endgame was slowly making it pay off, so you really don't build up. Yeah. I still think Endgame is amazing though. Captain Marvel is the definition of mid. I don't know Captain Marvel, to be honest. The villain is the Kree. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus. That movie's way too forgettable because even that, like, coming back to me is hard. Endgame is still gonna be S tier. Some people might not like that placement. It's gonna be the bottom of S tier, but you still have to like in terms of fan service and a movie as a whole, it was so cool. It's so cool to watch. Would I ever be able to rewatch this movie and have the same feeling? No, because objectively, it's a fan service movie. It's something you go and see one time, and it is the ultimate culmination of everything. You've been waiting for the part 2 of Infinity War. You know that everything is going to work out, and still, it's so cool. That moment where fucking Sam Wilson is all like, on your left, and everybody starts walking through that portal. Genuine goosebumps, everything about it. I was shivering in my spine because I was so unbelievably excited for this final battle. Captain America grabbing Mjolnir was so cool. Tony's sacrifice, even though they're about about to completely ruin that with Doomsday, even though I'm not even gonna watch Doomsday. I don't even give a shit because honestly, Marvel sucks now. But either way, all of it was so well done. It was so good. It's objectively not the best movie ever made. There are a lot of problems with it. It's just a fan service movie. That is what it is. But in terms of what it did and the ultimate like final feeling of like everything they were building for over 10 years, it felt amazing. It felt amazing. Endgame is overrated. I disagree. You say it's overrated, but I see hundreds of thousands of people always hating on Endgame, and I feel like they just want to hate on it. But like, I feel like everybody had that same feeling while they were watching Endgame in the theaters for the very first time. Not to be confused with the Kree, that would be problematic as fuck. Interesting. When I saw Endgame in theaters, I didn't even notice its 3 hour runtime. Yeah. I've only watched a couple of 3 hour movies. I mean, I've watched a decent amount of 3 hour movies. The only movie that I've watched that is 3 hours that genuinely had me on the edge of my seat the entire time was Dune Part 2. That's my favorite live action movie of all time right now. But yeah, Endgame was good. It was good. It was solid. I'm gonna watch Doomsday for the funny, because it's gonna be ass. I'd watch it when it's not in theaters after I see it get a Rotten Tomato score of fucking 60. That's gonna be due. That's gonna be great. Jigsaw is Marvel. Um, not like not Jigsaw like the horror Jigsaw, but Jigsaw that goes up against Punisher. Yeah, at least I think so. If that's his name, if I remember. Spider-Man: Far From Home, Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. I like Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. I thought it was cool. I don't know if that's what Mysterio actually does in the comics. I don't know if he's like illusions in the sense of it not being real, but I think what they did in the movie was cool. It was a cool follow up to the death of Iron Man, and it made me like Tom Holland a lot more. It's again still not my favorite Spider-Man movie, that's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put it like in the middle of A tier. I think it's okay. I do think it's better than Homecoming, in my personal opinion, and I just like Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor. I thought he did good. Overall, it was fine. The Batman, I didn't notice the runtime at all. Eh, I don't know. My problem with the Batman is when I'm watching the Batman, I just keep thinking, wow, this is not as good as the Dark Knight trilogy. But it's still amazing. But I don't know. I wish I could go back to the Dark Knight trilogy and go and see those movies in theaters. Because I was too young to go and see them at the time. I wish I could do that. Hi, Will Gananoff. You're a fan? I'm a fan of you. Oh, visually excellent. Mysterio was so much worse of a villain than Vulture. Yeah, but visually it was really cool. And then you say visually excellent. Yeah. Can you do an Owen Wilson impression? No. Wow. No, I can't do it. I don't know how. I don't know how to do Owen Wilson. Mater. WandaVision. This is one of the I only watched a few of the Marvel TV shows. We're almost to that level where I'm blind and I haven't seen a lot of the shit. Uh WandaVision was good, but it's not my favorite. I think it was a cool concept, but I don't know. Maybe low beats here. It was fine. It was fine. I don't. It's again. It's not very memorable for me, so I don't really care. Falcon and Winter Soldier was also pretty fucking ass. I don't know. Sam Wilson and Bucky carrying an entire show just didn't really work for me. I don't even really remember the villain. I just know they were all like jacked, like children, all super strong. Um, it's not my favorite. Honestly, I want to move Wanda. No, what have I done? Oh, okay, we're fine. Honestly, I want to move WandaVision a little bit lower because honestly, it didn't do a whole lot for me. Like these two shows are very forgettable. I feel like I remember Loki. I remember the Loki show a lot more, especially the first season. I thought it was good. I'm gonna put it like low beats here. Loki is where I was like, okay, there's a bit too much going on. I don't really give a fuck about Marvel anymore. I think I'm over it. I think I'm done with it. I think it's becoming too much, and all of it was a little bit more ass than I was used to. So I wish I saw the Joker in theaters. I saw the second movie and I regretted it. That's why you gotta like wait a second. Like for movies like that, you gotta wait for reviews because you saw in the trailers that Joker 2 was a musical and you thought it was gonna be good. Like the Joker 1 was a unbelievably good movie, but fucking Joker 2. I don't even know what they were thinking. It's crazy. I saw The Dark Knight in theaters. A stink bug flew towards the projector light and it landed on me. My God. Well, I hope that improved your experience watching one of the greatest movies ever made. The villain was a girl and a terrorist, but also like not. That's great for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay. I didn't watch Black Widow because I didn't give a shit. I mean, who does give a shit? I don't care. I don't care at all. I watched the first season of What If. I thought it was cool. Was that all the stuff with Ultron? Like getting the Infinity Stones? If that was, it was cool. It was a cool concept. It was like a B tier for me. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it was cool. I never watched Shang-Chi. I know some people will probably be upset about that. Didn't care about it. Didn't want to watch it. I heard it had really good fight scenes. It was really great choreography. I just, at that point, I wasn't caring about Marvel anymore. I didn't give a shit about Marvel. It just wasn't my thing. So I've never watched it, never gotten around to it. I'm sure it's fine. Eternals I heard was ass. Which sucks because I know Celestials are in that, like the Judge being in that. That's really cool, but I don't care. Hawkeye, never seen it. Spider-Man No Way Home. Like a part of me wants to put it in S tier. I'm gonna put it in A tier because I mean I don't think it has the same cultural impact as Endgame, like ending that like 10-year cinematic journey. But Far From Home, will I ever watch it again? No. But the magic of watching that for the first time and seeing Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all on the same screen, that felt so good in every way. In every single way, it was a magical experience. It was unbelievably good. It was so good. So I'm gonna go A tier. But you know, like objectively, if I was to ever watch that movie again, it would not be as good. It doesn't hit the same. But I liked it for what it was. Like if I was watching that scene where he's like, "Oh, can you crack my back?" Like for the second time I wouldn't care, but the first time that was great. That was great. So No Way Home, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Um and I hate to break it to you guys, but I think that's the last thing from Marvel I ever watched. I meant it when I said I gave up on the series. Gave up on it as a whole. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. So that's my Marvel tier list right there. I feel pretty solid about it, you know? Feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Feel pretty good about it, you know? Anybody have any things that are like evil for me? Shang-Chi has the real Mandarin. Does it? That's pretty cool. But I've also heard that it's mid. Oh wait, shit, I have seen Deadpool. Deadpool 3 was good. Yeah, I can't lie, I have seen Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 isn't an S tier movie for me. It's an A tier movie. It's not that great. Why is only Deadpool 3? I guess Deadpool 3 is the only one in the cinematic universe, I guess, for some odd ass reason. Oh wait, shit, there's Guardians 3 also. I have seen Guardians 3. Fuck. Okay. Hang on, hold your horses. Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine was a lot of fun. I liked all the fights between Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a lot of fun. All the jokes were funny. It was just overall a really fun movie. I like Dogpool a lot. It was just a fun time. Solid A tier. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a S tier movie for me. It's going high up there. Some people might disagree with that, but honestly, they made me care about Rocket Raccoon as a character so much, and his entire story was so good. It was so well done. All of his backstory, the villain in that movie, everything about Guardians Volume 3 was so unbelievably good. It's easily an S tier. Guardians 3 is so fucking good. Everything in that movie was so well done. I watched that like randomly while I was on vacation in like a throwaway movie theater, just thinking, oh man, well, I guess since this is in theaters, I don't really watch Marvel movies anymore, but I might as well go and see Guardians 3, and it blew me away. It was actually so surprising that they could still make movies this good. It's crazy. Crazy. It was so great. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've seen. I know that Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts are said to be really good. It's like looking like Marvel's on an upward trajectory. I just don't care. It doesn't capture the magic that it used to. It doesn't make me feel good like it used to. And I just don't think it'll ever be where it was. I'm sure these are great movies. Will I ever watch them? Probably not. Unless everybody says Avengers Doomsday is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 10 out of 10 on IMDb, one of the greatest cinematic experiences ever, then I have no reason to go and watch any of these these movies. Like Ironheart. Haven't heard anybody say anything about Ironheart. Agatha all along. Haven't heard anybody talk about that. Invasion. Who the fuck talks about that? Loki season 2. What happens there? And what happened to Kang the Conqueror? Oh yeah, the actor was all like, oh, domestic abuse or something. I'm a bad person. So that like threw away all their plans. So I just don't have confidence in anything they produce. So I don't know. James Gunn rarely misses. Yeah, a lot of people like to get on the James Gunn hate parade, but he usually makes pretty good movies. I like Superman Crybabies. I think they're the funniest. I don't think you do much live action stuff, but do you think you'll ever review The Room from the one and only Tommy Wiseau? I can't say that last name. The Room? I don't know. Maybe I could do that. Rank My Little Pony G4 characters. No, I'm not. I'm never doing anything with My Little Pony ever again. I'm sorry. You got your My Little Pony fill when I dressed up as Rainbow Dash, but that's never happening again. Never happening again. Sorry about it, everybody. Okay. So, I know there was a lot of people who wanted food tier lists to progress to some more food after a little bit of marveling. So we could click on this food and drink category. What foods do you guys want me to talk about? What foods? Only reason why I'd watch Doomsday is because the X-Men cast will be coming back. But I don't give a shit enough about the X-Men cast to do that. Like, Hugh Jackman has already done enough as Wolverine, and I don't really care about anybody who's in the X-Men universe, like actor-wise. Do the Clash tier list? No, I'm not doing Clash Royale. So, $1,000 Twilight Sparkle finish the series? No, I'm not. Guys, I'm not doing that. I'm not watching My Little Pony again. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I can't even take that money. I'll take money for something else, but not fucking My Little Pony. Can't do that. How about a Pop-Tart tier list? But I've only eaten like one flavor. Like, I only eat s'more Pop-Tarts. Like, that's the only Pop-Tart I eat. Snack foods or fruit tier list? I'd be down for fruit. I accidentally stumbled into your stream, but hyped to catch it for once. Yes, best possum, you're here. You know who else accidentally stumbles upon a Cowlos? My mom. I've already done candy. We just did cereal. I've done fast food restaurants. We could do fruit. I mean, fruit would be cool. I could do some fruit hot takes. We could do fruit. Or let's see if they have anything else. The soda tier list. The soda tier list could be fun, I guess. Types of drinks. Chips. A chip tier list could be cool. A chip tier list could be a lot of fun. I have some hot takes on some chips. We got snack foods. What are we wanting? Holy moly, 123 people are watching. I know, I got 123 people sitting here watching a devilishly handsome cow guy talk about absolute nonsense. How about a tier list on cartoon butts? I don't really want to talk about cartoon ass. Elastigirl, though. Whoo! Sorry. I had to release the sound of my people when I thought about Elastigirl's thick ass. God, that's such a goon statement. There's probably somebody who has a shrine of her in their house. A tier list on low-budget horror films, but I haven't seen a lot of low-budget horror films, so that's the problem. Snack food, Cheetos, Crunchy, or F. Okay, hang on. All right, we're going to do 1 for snack foods, 2 for soda, and 1 for snack food, 2 for soda, 3 for fruit, and 4 for fucking, what, I forgot which chips. 1 for snack, 2 for soda, 3 for fruit, 4 for chips. Flavor is a monster? No, I don't drink energy drinks or coffee. I don't do that. I wouldn't have a good take on it. What does Cow of the Los want to talk about? I'll talk about whatever the people want me to talk about. I'm like a dirty stripping whore that you could command. Okay, guys. No need to spam. Phoenix, you're a mod, so you should know better than to spam. You're literally in charge of stopping people who spam, yet you're spamming. That doesn't benefit me. Okay, so I'm seeing ones from 2 people, 3 ones, a 4, a 4, a 1. So far we're wanting snacks. How about a tier list on DreamWorks movies? I was going to do that, but that would take too long to the point of the video that we're on now. So maybe I'll do that next time. I'm also going to have a video ranking every single DreamWorks movie. So that's going to be coming. So, yeah. All right, looks like snack foods it is. Let's take a look at the lineup, everybody. Come on, brother. What do we got here? So we got a lot of different things. We got some Cheez-Its, some Chex Mix, some combos, Doritos, corn nuts, Sun Chips. Wow, lots of things. What is that? Oh my god. Animal crackers? Animal crackers! Yes! Message deleted by one of the... I wonder what you said, Connor. I really wonder what you said to get that deleted. That was an interesting one. I wonder what you said there. All right. So, animal crackers. You know, I fucking love animal crackers. Like, that's undeniable. Like, who doesn't like animal crackers? Like, let's be so real. Like, if you get a pack of animal crackers, you bite into them, there's something about when you chew them that they start to melt in your mouth a little bit and get you going with some good flavor. Hoo-wee! I'm gonna go with a solid B tier for animal crackers. I like animal crackers. How come you didn't have Ed's parents and your father ranking? I don't know, bro. I didn't make the list. Dreadshot 3744 with the $5 donation with a shout out to Judy Hops. Everybody in the chat who would want to do Judy Hops because you're odd and want to have sex with a actual bunny rabbit, spam 1 because that's a little wild. It's a little wild. You know what happens when we start talking about Judy Hops. I start making fun of people. So, you know how that goes. Either way, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Animal crackers in my soup. Oh, animal crackers in the soup, huh? Oh, evil cracks? Hell no. What? Oh, God. Animal crackers actually top snack of all time. I don't know about top snack of all time, but they're good. Kettle brand potato chips, barbecue flavor. Believe it or not, I'm not the biggest fan of barbecue chips. Some people might hate me. They might crucify me for that. They might, I don't know, like put me in a spigot and flush me out. But I think they're fine. They're like C tier. I'd rather eat animal crackers than Kettle barbecue chips. I don't know what the fuck bugles are. I've never had a bugle in my life. I like Chex Mix. I can't really tell what flavor. What cheddar Chex Mix? That's going solid B tier. Solid B tier for Chex Mix. It's a mix of a bunch of different snacks in a bag. It's yummy. And cheddar flavor. Also, I respect your opinion on DreamWorks movies, even if I have a feeling you're going to dislike some of the movies. I'm a fan. I'll keep it secret until then. You could hate me for my opinions. That's perfectly fine. Bugles are good. Bugles are bad. Chex Mix slaps. That's your opinion, Cowlos, and that's okay. My opinion is the word of God. Combos? This just looks like a shittier version of Chex Mix, but I'll put it there. We got cheese puffs, cheese balls. I feel like cheese balls just taste like Cheetos in a way, and they're C tier. Oh boy, fucking hot Cheetos, fucking D tier. Like I don't get the appeal. I personally don't really like any snack that gets on my fingers, and then you have like those people who are sitting there like, oh, I gotta suck my fingers dry. You know, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Same with like Takis. Like people who eat Takis are so weird. Like you're just stuffing your body with the worst possible thing you could ever have imaginable and then licking it dry off of your hands. That's a Cartoon Network staple ad. I remember this from when I was barely conscious. What? What are we talking about? Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are low-key A tier. You know, I hated Cheez-Its for the longest time. And then one day, all of a sudden, I was eating them and I was like, these are fucking delicious. They're an A tier snack easily. Traditional Chex Mix is personally worse than cheddar Chex Mix, but it's like still C tier. It's just a mix of a bunch of things that taste fine. They taste just fine. Again, never had these combo things. Doritos Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm a big fan of Doritos, but there's something in those things that hurts my stomach, like viscerally. Fuck. horribly, horribly. Like they hurt me really bad and make me want to die and throw up. But taste wise, they're a solid B tier. Yeah, so the Trader Joe's Takis are actually better though. Are they though? Are they, or do you just think they are? People who call Cheez-Its gross are talking out their ass. Cool Ranch F tier? You guys are weird. Cool Ranch is fucking delicious. Snyder pretzels are S tier. Where's the Snyder pretzels at? Are they on here? Oh boy, I bet they are. Corn nuts. Corn nuts are a C tier thing for me. I would never pick this out of a gas station. I would never want to eat it either way. So actually, D tier. I don't know anybody in my life who's over or under the age of 30 who gets fucking corn nuts to eat. I can't have spicy stuff, but I envy my partner because he can eat wasabi just fucking fine. I can eat pretty much anything that's really spicy now. I used to be a real bitch, but I fucking love spice. I'll put spice on everything now. Cool Ranch is pretty good. Cool Ranch is amazing. Iced coffee is cool. Thank you so much for the $4.99. I appreciate you so much. Take my money, funny man, and keep up the good work on the videos. Also, I see that Jujutsu Kaisen poster in the background and must ask if you read the manga. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. Hope to keep making good videos for you. And I have not read the manga solely because the first season was so unbelievably good. I was like, this is one of the shows that I only want to see animated. So, yeah, I haven't read the manga, but I'm caught up on season 3, and then I've had a lot of spoilers happen, so that's depressing. But it's so good. Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Join the Patreon to see my season 3 reactions. Thank you for the self plug. Yes, yes. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna do something real quick since we have 123 people here. Might as well just plug the server real quick. Here you go. Right there is access to my Discord server. There you could talk with a bunch of people about like-minded thoughts, like your favorite games, movies, and shows, all that good stuff. And, I have almost 700 people there. For the 50 people that are active, they're usually pretty gosh dang cool. So if you want to join the server, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. And you could ask me questions whenever you want, and I'll usually answer, unless it's weird. Anywho, cosmic brownies are easily an S tier fucking thing. Like, a lot of people have grown up and they've grown to distaste cosmic brownies, but these were always a fucking banger snack. If somebody had a cosmic brownie near me, I'm going to, I don't know, chloroform them and knock them out, and I'm going to eat it over their body and laugh as I do it. It's so good. So good. What are your 6 favorite characters from Jujutsu Kaisen? I'm not going to give you 6, but currently, as the show is going, my current favorite character is Maki, and that's just because of what is happening in the show right now. My favorite character, though, might be Fushiguro. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a... Maybe it's Todo, actually. I think Todo is hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Or it's the Blood guy. I keep forgetting his name, but the Blood guy is also really funny now. Cosmic brownies are Cosmic brownies are fucking great. Since we usually have like 67 chat members, legit. Yeah, now we have 119. I like cosmic brownies, but my dad ate one, and according to him, he almost threw up. That's just because he doesn't... Your dad has no love in his life and doesn't know how to experience anything fully in life because he doesn't like cosmic brownies. It's a problem. Sun chips are okay. I don't know what flavor that is. Is that like onion? Like sour cream and onion or something? Like, sun chips are fine. This is a C tier for me. If I was to put a sun chip higher, it'd probably be this bag, the orange bag. I like the orange bag. B tier though. I don't fuck with Fritos. I don't like Fritos. I think they're painfully mid, and it's going in D tier. Chozo, yes, I like Chozo. What's the most disappointing sequel ever made? Ralph Breaks the Internet. I fucking hate Ralph Breaks the Internet. Ruined one of my favorite characters. That's why I don't even consider it canon. Ralph Breaks the Internet easily. Welch's fruit snacks are good. I've had way better fruit snacks. Like, they're just a C tier. Just because, like, there's so many better. Like, the fruit snacks that are just like the smiley faces? Those ones are so unbelievably good compared to Welch's. Like, Welch's are good, but there's way better fruit snacks. Specifically, it was the Christmas tree version with the green icing. I don't know about green icing ones. Ralph 2 is poo. Fortnite burger dot next. Huh? Fritos taste like they were on the floor. Yeah. Can't believe I haven't even joined your Discord. I just didn't know. That's crazy. I do advertise the Discord in almost every single video. But perhaps you weren't listening to me. Just kidding. I don't care. Same here. Both Ralph and Vanellope were done dirty. Other way. Funyuns are okay. Like solid C tier. They're better than Fritos, Cheetos, or Corn Nuts, but they're not my favorite. Like they're all right. You know. I fucking love Goldfish. Goldfish can go in S tier. I actually don't like Cosmic Brownies being this high anymore. Something feels off about it compared to like Goldfish or Cheez-Its. I'm going to put them in B tier. Goldfish are really good. Goldfish are always good. Goldfish are so yummy. And when I was a wee little youngin in like 5th grade or 4th grade, I would take Goldfish and I would make them fuck each other. Because, you know, what else are you going to do for comedy? Like, same with Sour Patch Kids. I would bend those things over and I'd be like, hey, yo, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And you might be thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's hilarious. It's funny. It's very funny. The snacks would have sex and it was hilarious. Sometimes you got to get down and dirty to enjoy your food. You know, just the way it is. Fuck, Flamin' Hot Cheetos are even worse. It's not even that I dislike spice. It just makes the flavor even worse. Even worse. Cowlos lore. Yep, the lore of making goldfish have sex. Nothing better. Jack Link's beef jerky is A tier. I mean, it's just beef jerky. I mean, it's fine. Like, it's just beef jerky. It's yummy. It's tasty. It's just, I don't know. There's not much else to say about it. Cowlos sour? Like sour? I like sour things. Sour is my favorite. Or are you just, like, souring on me? Lay's barbecue, again, I understand why people like it. I'm just not the biggest barbecue fan. Sour cream and onion, again, just not a big fan. Not my favorite. I really like Tostitos chips. I just like tortilla chips in general. I could even eat them without salsa or anything. I would put them in B tier. Like, I could just eat those chips. Like, I don't even need anything to dip them in. They're just good. I used to do the same with Lego minifigures. You would make them have sex? I wouldn't make Lego minifigures have sex. It would only be things that I could eat. Adds to the flavor, obviously. Lay's are F tier. That's crazy. I mean, that's actually not that hot of a take. Like, Lay's aren't that good. Nutty Buddies are going in S tier. That's miles above a Cosmic Brownie. Nutty Bars are so fucking good in every way. Especially if you put them in the freezer. Don't mind if I do. That's for sure. Cowlos Sour Patch Kids cosplay while he eats at Olive Garden. I'm not eating Olive Garden. You can't make me do this. Doritos Nacho Cheese are really good. I'd put them right next to Cool Ranch. They're basically the equivalent of each other to me. They're both good, both yummy. Both can eat them. They're both dandy. Lay's, like, honestly is D tier. Like, the thing about eating regular Lay's is not only do they not taste very good, like, it's just a potato chip, like, it's just fine. I don't know. It's something about, like, eating them that always makes, like, right here, like, get cut by the chips, like, every time, and then I'm just left with a salty, dirty mouth. They're just not that good. Like, I don't think I would ever choose regular classic Lay's. Pringles are an S tier, though. Pringles are great. You get to stick your dirty hand inside of that can, pull them out, and just start eating away, enjoying yourself, munching on Pringles. Pringles are fucking gas. They don't overdo it too much. I will say my main problem with Pringles nowadays is that they massacred my boy. They took away his big, glorious, sexy unibrow and made him look like just an average chud. But he's still pretty good. Pringles are so fucking good. Pringles are great. I also really like Ruffles. I feel like Ruffles are just a better texture, better tasting Lay's chip. I like Ruffles. I'd put them like top of B tier. Like, compared to Lay's, the Ruffles are so much better. Taste way better. And they're both just potato chips, but Ruffles taste way better. Ruffles are hot garbage, and I'm not afraid of saying it. That's crazy. Ruffles are yummy. Ruffles are very yummy. You know what they say? I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that just peanuts? I'm putting these in F tier because I would never just eat peanuts on their own. That's not my thing. Can't do that. Stacy's something? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever had that, so I'm just gonna put it in the trash. Pizza flavored goldfish. I think you're doing too much there. I'm gonna put that in D tier. That's just doing too much. Ruffles are underrated. Ruffles are so good. Yeah, Ruffles are good. Ruffles are amazing. Thank you. Pizza flavored Pringles. See, again, just like doing too much. Like, why do you need that? Like if you're craving something pizza flavored, just eat a fucking pizza. Is that Smart Food popcorn? Smart Food popcorn's so fucking good, specifically like white cheddar. Like, I'd honestly eat a bag of Smart Food popcorn over like actual microwave, like buttered popcorn. I think it's significantly better. It's going in S tier. Going in S tier, easy. Stacy's is pita chips. Oh, I still don't know what that means. Love Ruffles. Ruffles are underrated. Better than the original. Interesting. We got some pretzels here. I'm going to put pretzels in S tier just because no matter what. Oh, the cam's dead. Stream's going to be ending soon. We'll finish this tier list. I don't know. I'm putting pretzels in S tier because I feel like no matter where you go, if there's a bowl of pretzels, you could always munch on these and have a good time. Is it the best tasting pretzel you've ever had? Of course not. But I feel like it's just a munchable fucking food. Like, it's just good. Like, pretzels are delicious. It's a pretzel. Cheetos Puffs. I like Cheetos Puffs more than like regular Cheetos. I don't know. I like the texture more, but it's still like a C tier. I don't like raisins, so F tier. Are those just sunflower seeds? B tier. C tier. You just suck on them. Suck them dry. Ritz crackers are fine. Like solid B. Solid B for Ritz crackers. Like they're good crackers. I like other crackers. I prefer saltine crackers if I'm gonna eat crackers. That's just me though. I just noticed combos at the bottom. Tried them recently, and it had to be one of the nastiest snacks I've ever eaten. I've never eaten it, so you know. Ruffles, cheddar Ruffles, probably good. I don't really get cheddar Ruffles, but I'll put them right next to Ruffles because I'm sure they're fine. More kettle chips, vinegar kettle chips. Fuck no, ain't doing that. Are those just more pretzels? We'll put the pretzels next to the pretzels. I think that's pretzels. Is that a pretzel? I think that's pretzels. Sour cream and onion Pringles, pretty good. Like probably a better sour cream and onion chip, but you know, just average. I don't really give a shit about purple bag Doritos. I'm putting them in D tier because I just don't care. Are those what the fuck is that? Is that an oatmeal cream pie? I can't tell what that is. Is that an oatmeal cream pie? I don't know what that is. If it's an oatmeal cream pie, I'm putting it here, but it doesn't look like an oatmeal cream pie. It looks weird. I mean, I would put oatmeal cream pies in S, but I can't tell if that's what it is. And this isn't an invitation to cream pie me, by the way. Just throwing that out there. You cannot cream in my pie. The cheddar Ruffles are awful. They're so stale. Interesting. Salt and vinegar chips are S. I don't know about that, man. I'll just set these here for now until some eagle-eyed individual can tell me what the fuck those are. More Sun chips just going here. More Tostitos chips going there. Triscuits. I never fucking want Triscuits ever. Same with Wheat Thins. I never want Wheat Thins. Flavor blasted fucking goldfish. Just extra flavor on the goldfish. Pretty good. Star Crunch. Snowballs are the best Hostess snack. That's a fucking lie. Actually, I mean, I don't know. I don't really like a lot of Hostess snacks. They always feel like too much. Cowlos says cream pie quite a bit, doesn't he? Everybody likes cream pie. It's either Star Crunch or oatmeal cream pie. If it's oatmeal cream pie, I'm gonna put it in S. Wheat Thins are so good. I'm sure they are. I would just never fucking choose those. That's for damn sure. All right, guys, that's a tier list for you. That's a nice juicy tier list for you, and that's gonna go ahead and do it for this lovely stream. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. We have 127 people here at the moment. They're all about to leave. They're all about to walk out that door. They're like, this guy's done. He's finito. I fucking hate this guy. I gotta get out of here. But overall, I had a lot of fun. To those of you who donated, it means the world to me. It genuinely helps me out so much. You're part of the reason why I'm able to do this as a career, and it means the world. Overall, like, yeah, a good note to end it on. Everybody, go and get yourself cream pied. Like, to celebrate this list, go and make sure that you get cream pied by someone, by anybody. Just make sure you enjoy it. Get cream pied. That's just a good thing to end off on. And yeah. If you have any final notes, anything that you would like to let me know before I go ahead and end that stream, please make sure to send it right now. And yeah, I hope you had a great time. Donkey Kong cream pies? I don't know about Donkey Kong cream pies. I would not want that personally. I like how Pringles are an S. Don't we all? Don't we all? Damn, I missed most of it. Don't worry, there'll be another stream next weekend. Every weekend. Love you, Cowman. Love you too, Invictus. Cowlos, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hexadiddle. But for real though, I love your content. I love you, dude. Your content is made. Thank you, man. Hope to keep making good content for you. Tomorrow is a video on hoops. I'll get that out around 2 p.m. Mountain Time. It'll be great. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'll make some funny jokes about a really shitty show. Cowlos made $124 off this stream. Did I actually? That's crazy. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the reason that I'm able to do this as a job. Donations mean the world to me. You're a staple watch of mine. I'm so for real. I'm so glad. So glad. Coconut cream pies? Go for it. Go for it. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. University video went. I don't know, man. I don't know. Always great to end the night with a cream pie. Sure is. All right, everybody. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have anything that you are pressing to say, questions for Cowlos on my Discord, I will answer promptly. Appreciate every single one of you. Have a great